on top of mac and cheese.
Like, I did get a couple bites of the collards before I sat down, which is the only reason that I'm not just violent.
You are so weird. I just.
What is weird about that?
It's weird. Mac and cheese, collard greens on top. It's delicious.
Oh.
Still weird, though. Look, welcome into a Kickoff Thursday.
They call me a wizard when it comes to football. I am a fat-hassery wizard, too.
You can find some of the best concoctions out there. Kickoff Thursday here at Bear's Smokehouse Barbecue. We're hanging out at the back alley bar. It is quite nippy outside, so I would recommend some of the brisket chili well.
What is with you people saying it's cold outside? It is not cold outside. I stood outside for 2.5 hours earlier. Ingles Magical Christmas Toy Drive.
Yes.
Go down to the Smoky Park Ingles.
Yes.
Drop off your toys, your donations, new unwrapped toy. Take those down to Ingles. Your chance to win $2,600 in groceries this new year.
Or
great way to start. Or gas. It's a great way to start off the new year.
Sure.
I was there. Kathy, our lovely friend at Evelyn, looked at me and she said, "Do you own pants?"
Yes.
Yeah.
Great question.
I do. But it's not cold.
Why do you choose not to wear them?
Because it's not cold.
Well,
when
that
it's cold,
that is an incorrect statement. It is a fact. It is cold outside.
Is it below 10 degrees outside? 10 degrees is cold. That's the line of demarcation.
That is not the line of demarcation. The line of demarcation is freezing, my friend. And when it is sub-freezing,
which it's
so are my underbits, and I have to have pants on.
It is not currently sub-freezing. It's in the vicinity. It's close.
You're a madman. A madman, I say.
You
were born to be a postman. Met
a wonderful camera guy from WLOS that said he really enjoys our show. Talked to him for a while. He was a big 49er fan. And he said he loved us. Yeah. And he showed me a shirt, and I went, "You're a 49er fan and you still love me?" Because most of them hate me.
That's hard to do.
Like, that's commitment. And you're going to be my best good friend.
All right. Well, thanks for listening. Thanks to all of you for listening. We are hanging out at the Bear's Smokehouse Barbecue for the Kickoff Thursday. Tonight at the back alley bar, we will have the Dallas Cowboys.
How about them Cowboys?
And the Detroit Lions.
How about them Lions?
A playoff elimination game.
It does feel that way.
It did. There are a few of these this week. As I went through thinking, holy cow, we have the Chiefs and the Texans, which the Chiefs, by the way, T's and P's to your season, because I don't like your chances going up against that pass rush with Josh Simmons going on the IR. Because
now you're going to have Wanya Morris and Jamar Taylor going against Will Anderson and Daniil Hunter. Pat Mahomes, Kermit, good luck. This is probably not going to go your way.
It may not. It may. I mean, it is highway to the danger zone right now. They're trying to find the easy button, and there ain't one to push.
It's a great song. The only Kenny Loggins song that I can actually tell you. I don't know another one.
I'm All Right, the theme to Caddyshack. He did that one too.
I'm all right.
Yeah, actually. That was Kenny Loggins.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Kenny Loggins, I feel like
Footloose. He was the soundtrack of the 80s. So
he was Footloose too?
Yep.
Huh. Look at that.
The king of yacht rock.
I feel like Dad Rock should just be called Kenny Loggins.
Just Kenny Loggins. This is the Loggins station. Elimination game there on Sunday Night Football. We got an elimination game tonight between the Cowboys and the Lions. I don't see how you make the comeback if you're the Lions.
Who needs this game more?
The Lions.
I agree with you.
The Lions have to have,
because the Cowboys still have a chance to win the division. Because I think we're undervaluing the idea that the Eagles could just crash into the rocks.
They absolutely could. They could open the door.
Because they did last time. The last time we saw an Eagles team do this, they completely crashed in the rocks. They lost, 6 of the last 7?
Something like that.
You do that this time, you ain't winning this division. Because Dallas will happily do it for you.
Right. There's no window opening, though, I don't think, for the Detroit Lions.
Well, I mean, the problem is that you're chasing the Bears, who don't look like they're going to start losing anytime soon. Although the schedule does stiffen up a little bit here in the next few weeks.
It's going to get tougher.
So your manicured quarterback is he's going to see a real defense.
Mm-hmm.
And if I remember correctly, he does not do that particularly well. But now he's got Ben Johnson, so who knows?
Yeah. Austin Groves in the YouTube comments says, well, tonight Detroit either starts Draftmas for us or we kick the hope one more week down the road.
Oh, Draftmas tree.
But that's where the Chiefs are at.
How lovely are thy prospects.
Andy Reid knows he's got to tickle your tonsils every play just so they can make it to the end of the season and hope to get into the playoffs. And they're playing a man down against a terrible pass or a terrifying pass rush in the Houston Texans. And then you've got all the division games. You have like 3 divisions that are on the line with the Colts and the Jaguars. And then there's the Bears and the Packers at Lambeau. And then there was the Ravens and the Steelers. This is like the best week of football we could have asked for.
Yes.
Oh, by the way, it's championship week in college football. We've got the number 1 team against the number 2 team, and we've got the SEC championship game going on as well. There's a lot.
It is chock full of football.
Also, chock full of things for you to pick, Jeremy Green.
Bangers.
Football Friday is going to be interesting tomorrow.
Championship bangers.
Because is this supposed to be this cold tomorrow?
It's supposed to be colder and it's supposed to rain.
Well, can't we call it in for the kids? I mean, we could say we did the show from outside.
I don't know that we'll physically be able to.
And
I honestly, I was there earlier. If it weather-wise does what it, I don't know how we're supposed to have power out there.
Right.
Because it's going to rain all day.
No. Yeah. So we shall see. We may be at the toy drive tomorrow. Ingles Magical Christmas Toy Drive, benefiting Evelyn Charity St. Nicholas Project, is going on right now through Saturday afternoon. Out at the Ingles on Smoky Park Highway. Go out and donate a toy, bring some cash, so we can make sure that all the kids around the area have something underneath the tree.
It was
Evelyn Charities provides the service each and every year, and we're proud to help support the cause.
It was a very giving morning. I was out there this morning. Saw a lot of cash donations. Those always warm my heart because I know how hard it is to give in this season, but seeing people do that with both hands always warms my 3 sizes too small heart.
Yes. We know how generous this community can be. So if you take the chance, go on by. Josh and Ariel are out there all day, every day.
I think they're going to sleep there.
They may. They used to make them do that.
Are you kidding me?
No. They used to get them like an RV, and they'd have to sleep in an RV.
An RV would be. I could do that.
I mean, well, yeah.
And look, if Camping World called me right now and said, "Hey, bruh, we're going to set you up in an RV," let's go.
But then the budget office calls and says you can't leave it running.
Bet you I can.
Bet you I do.
I'll bet you I do.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, that was many moons ago, though. They don't do that anymore. But anyway,
that's a good idea.
Oh, the wheels are turning.
Yeah, they are. You ever just look at yourself in the mirror and go, I wish I was stupid? Like, if I was stupid, I wouldn't think of any of these things.
I usually don't because I'm pretty stupid. I usually look in the mirror and go, why can't you be smarter? What?
Tank looks in the mirror and goes, 2 + 4 is orange.
It's green. Where'd you learn your books?
I do. I meet stupid people from time to time, and I go, man, that looks fun.
It's quite enjoyable.
Just blissful ignorance. You just walk around not knowing death's all around you. The government's out to get you. Birds aren't real. The surveillance is everywhere.
Laughing at our farts in the bathtub.
That was the perfect line you said right there. Just laughing at the bulls.
Oh, that's my favorite line from Tropic Thunder. Laughing your ass off. It is a kickoff Thursday. You can come and see this dumbassery live at Bear's Smokehouse Barbecue, 135 Coxe Avenue. Did get the email alert that the Bears Christmas orders are open now at bearsbbq.com. So the holiday feast, as they call it, for the Christmas season. It's pretty much like the Bear Feast, the Little Bear Feast. They've got a big holiday meal, a little holiday meal. Get your orders in for Christmas now. What are you laughing at?
I'm still laughing at you. Laughing at the most. Somebody in the chat said you have some sauce on your shirt. I can't see it, and I'm not going to lie. If you do, after what you just said, that just made it so much funnier.
Yeah, I don't know. It probably got some in my beard, too. It's all over
What
the
beard?
Shut up!
Your beard is like government oversight. It is. It's mythical. It's never actually been seen.
Right.
I think that's the first time I've ever heard you call that a beard.
What do you? Shut up! I hate you. God, why do you have friends? Nobody cares.
That beard looks in the mirror and goes, "When I grow up, I'm gonna be just like that one."
Who else? Who else is on the need for a win this week?
If you're in the NFC, you better not lose. The NFC is like Thunderdome. I don't think anybody out there can really afford a loss. I mean, who could lose this week that you go, I still feel good about you? Honestly, that's how fluid the NFC actually is. If the Seahawks were to lose the Falcons this week.
Warning sign, however, I mean.
If they lose to the Falcons, we're going to start talking about 2 of these last 3 games for Sam Darnold, and I can tell you where that's going to go, and it ain't going to be pretty. There'll be a lot of people jumping off that ship like it's on fire.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, that would be a trend. Hopefully it won't be a trend.
I just scrolled by Commanders, Vikings, and went, both of those teams, the only winner is the loser.
Not one to really look forward to. The Rams lose to the Cardinals. Are you concerned? No. I'm not.
Oh, I would be. You lose to the Panthers and the Cardinals 2 weeks in a row? Oh, okay, what happened? Who said what to somebody's wife? Because you've now lost 2 games in a row that don't make a lick of sense to me.
Well, you should have beat the Panthers last week. The Panthers played really well.
They did.
It wasn't like there was the turnover scenario. You almost won the game. Obviously, turnovers are a big thing. Because you think about Sam Darnold, you think about Matthew Stafford. It's the one thing you can't do.
Is this the best weekend of primetime games we've seen? It's definitely this year. This might be the best weekend of primetime games we've ever seen.
Well, you got 3 bangers. Mm-hmm. Because the Eagles and the Chargers.
That's the worst one of the bunch, and that's still probably the 4th best game of the weekend.
That's not that's another one. That's not an elimination game, but man, it feels like one, doesn't it? Feels like it's pretty close to a good Lord. This could make your season just crater.
It does feel like one of those games where you just go, if the Chargers were to lose that, you're going to feel some kind of way.
Oh, yeah.
You are 100% going to feel some kind of way about that team. Now, in the AFC, I don't think there's that many teams that can actually make the playoffs. The NFC, there's about 11. Because I think the Panthers are a playoff team. Doesn't mean they're going to make it. I think you're a playoff caliber team. In a normal year, that team makes the playoffs. This ain't a normal year.
Yeah. Yeah. They're so Jekyll and Hyde. It's so hard to believe it.
But the Jekyll is so good that it almost makes up for the Hyde. Do you realize how good that record could be if they weren't like that? I think about Carolina all the time. Every time I look at them in the standings, I go, all right, you're sitting here at, 7-6?
Yep.
You're 7-6 with losses to the Cardinals, the Jaguars, the Bills, the Saints, and the 49ers.
Yep.
Every one of those was a winnable game. You didn't win them.
The Bills was not. The Bills, they got destroyed.
No. I'm not saying they could have won. I'm saying team for team. If you told me the Panthers and the Bills lined up and played again right now, I don't feel great taking Buffalo. I don't feel terrible, but I don't feel great. Mm-hmm. But even take that one out. If you had won 2 of those, you would be firmly in the playoff race. You'd be firmly in the playoffs.
Yep.
Because you're 2 up with 4 games to play.
Mm-hmm.
Instead,
you lost to the Saints.
Which is still one of the weirdest things I've seen. If you had told me a team would in back-to-back weeks lose to the New Orleans Saints, or not in back-to-back weeks, but in 2 out of 3 weeks, would lose to the New Orleans Saints and then beat the Los Angeles Rams, I would have said you were smoking crimes.
Mm-hmm.
But they did.
I mean, they lost to the Saints right after they beat the Packers.
Beat the Packers on the road.
Yep. In Lambeau.
Lost to the Saints at home. That is, I don't even think Jekyll and Hyde is nice enough for that.
It's hard to do.
Or it's too nice.
Yeah. This goes back to everything that we've been talking about, though. There's very few teams that you can trust. I've got to stop seeing the Rams lose to the Cardinals. Right? I've got to stop seeing the Seahawks lose to the Falcons. It's time for the real teams to start showing up.
I'll be honest.
Everybody buckling down and the Philadelphia Eagles, making the bounce back that is expected.
How many teams across college football and the NFL do you trust right now?
Oh. I don't know.
Ohio State.
Even loosely?
For me, it's 3. A piece of paper with Ohio State written on it. That's it. I don't trust anybody else.
I'm starting to trust New England. I mean, to the point where week in, week out, okay, that's a team that
they're in my top 3.
Right.
I mean, if you made me pick 3 teams, New England's going to be up there.
Yes.
Because I don't trust Denver at all. I mean, what were they, 4? In our power rankings on Tuesday, I still look at that team and go, man, you're hard to watch. This is, I know we said this 100 times, but it's just the truth. And, we're surrounded by televisions here, and I'm just looking at all of them, different shows that are on right now, going, every one of you is talking about something different.
Mm-hmm.
That never happens at 12 noon. During an NFL season, we're all talking about the same thing in that A segment. Now, where you go from there, that changes. There's not one of those. There's not one team that we look at and go, that's the A.
No.
Day in and day out, there is not an A every week. And that blows my mind. All the years we've been doing this has never been like this. And I think it's great because it opens up so many games that maybe it's not 2 great teams, but it's 2 threatening teams.
See, that's what I was thinking was that is the A. To me, that's the A. The A is the fact that we don't know what is going to happen moment to moment in this league anymore.
So yesterday we went on the great tirade of 2025. Our sales team was not super happy that we went through an entire hour with no commercials.
Hey, we took 2 commercial breaks. Thank you.
We did. And you know what I said when they went, you probably shouldn't do that. I went, don't tell me that again because I'll do it again today.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you tell me what to do. I do not like being told what to do. I get on a good rant, I'm going to go.
Mm-hmm.
But I was sitting there looking at the bracket in college football after I went back to my office and you and Womack went on with the show.
Mm-hmm.
I was looking at the bracket going, is there anything that would shock me? We get into this playoff. That first weekend, the on-sites happens. I think it's December 18th, 19th. Then we go into New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. Could anything happen in those 4 games that would stun me? Ohio State loses to Alabama. Is that going to stun me? No.
One of the group of 5s wins. Short of that.
But they're going to be taken care of the first weekend. I'm talking about when we get to 8. And Tulane's been eradicated. JMU's been eradicated. The ACC's been eradicated. Whichever 2 of you losers get in this thing. When we get to 8, and we see the odds, and just think about whose teams will beat. Texas A&M's 7 right now.
Mm-hmm.
Would it shock you if they won a national title? It wouldn't shock me. It would surprise me because I don't buy A&M, and I've watched them let down, and they let down against Texas. But in terms of what I see on the field, that looks like a team that can win a national title. I don't think Ohio State's that much more impressive than everybody else. You're just coming off a title. I know you know how to win. You have the only coach that's in this thing outside of Kirby Smart that's been there before. You got 6 other guys in this thing and never won a national title before.
Mm-hmm.
Still the craziest stat. 137 FBS programs.
Yes.
3 coaches that have won a national title. 3. That's it. It could be 4 because I have heard Go Tigers name brought up with an open job.
Really?
Tulane.
I told you that the other week.
I want that so much.
Why wouldn't you?
Go Green Wave. It doesn't have the same cachet, but I mean,
as long as you can, keep him away from the co-eds, I think it'd be fun.
Well, you're not going to be able to keep him away from co-eds. Go Pissed Off Puddles. I like that. Yep, that's the one. Found it. Ed Orgeron, take the Tulane job right now.
Old Puddles.
Go Puddles. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm going to start calling you, Puddles. That's your new nickname.
I don't like that.
I don't care.
That's not fun. That's not fun for me.
I mean, it was Pudding Pants for like 4 years. Is Puddles worse than that?
I guess not. You're in the Sportsocracy, and this is ESPN Asheville. 92.9 FM, 880 AM, and 1400. We'll take a break. When we return, we will continue with the kickoff talk for the week 14 championship week in college football. We're live at the Back Alley Bar at Bear's Smokehouse Barbecue.
This is ESPN Asheville, Asheville's #1 sports station.
Coming up the middle on a blitz, he throws to the end zone, touchdown!
Beer City's Tar Heel station.
Off the back, iron! Wilson comes soaring in to dunk it home.
Home of the Sportsocracy.
He said, Kyle Shanahan asked, why isn't tic-tac-toe named Hugs and Kisses? That's all Tech's going to call it.
Live from the Ingles studio, weekdays at noon, ESPN Asheville.
Keep the holiday soundtrack on everywhere.
Frosty the Snowman.
Open the free iHeartRadio app and start listening to your local holiday station. On the go, tap the holiday banner or just search holiday. And you'll see customized stations like iHeart Christmas Classics, iHeart Country Christmas, and tons of playlists to set the mood. You've got enough to do. Let us handle the music. Open the free iHeartRadio app now and start listening.
Over 50,000 police officers are assaulted each year. Help police by not escalating. Address any complaints after the encounter. Comply now, complain later. Keep everybody safe. This message brought to you by the National Police Association. Learn more at nationalpolice.org.
Thanks to you, thousands of teachers now have the tools they need to thrive. And their students do too.
Oh my gosh, yes.
To receive the nomination beyond words.
Thank you so much.
I'm so excited. We really appreciate it.
That is so exciting.
iHeartRadio's Thank a Teacher, powered by Donors Choose. Building brighter futures, one classroom at a time.
I'm certain it's going to be well spent. It takes a lot of tools to make our program run.
And we're just getting started. Help keep the momentum going and nominate a teacher who's made a difference in your life at iHeartRadio.com/teachers.
Was the day before Christmas, and at the North Pole, the elves were all gleeful, mind, body, and soul. The gifts they were wrapping the cookies were yummy with Ingles ingredients to delight every tummy. The joy in the air was as thick as the snow, and Santa was prepping to make Christmas a go. From making to baking, content as you please, when off in the distance they heard a loud sneeze. Santa was sick, and this just wouldn't do, so the elves hopped a sleigh and to Ingles they flew. OJ and honey and tissues galore, they grabbed every cure as they ran through the store. Christmas was saved, because those elves were amazing. With big thanks to Ingles, low prices, love the savings.
Selling your home? Don't settle for average. Our real estate team at Clarissa Sells WNC and eXp Realty offers Zillow Showcase, an exclusive AI-powered listing experience available to just the top 10% of all listings in our area. With immersive media, cutting-edge design, and elevated marketing, Showcase listings, they go pending quicker and sell for up to $9,000 more than standard listings. Ready to stand out in a crowded market? Give our team a call today, 828-774-6343, because your home deserves the spotlight.
I'm Coley Duffy.
I'm Cody Ward.
And
we're the Chainsaw Brothers.
Actually, we're cousins. A few days after Helene, we was in the driveway having a couple beers, waiting on the power to come back on. And we heard so many people calling, needing trees removed, and couldn't afford it.
So I called my dad to borrow a chainsaw, and over the next few months, we cleared trees for our neighbors. Our business was born out of wanting to help Western North Carolina get back on our feet.
We are fully insured and licensed. We keep our promises, meaning if we say we're going to be there, we'll be there. In these parts, we live how we were raised.
When you call the Chainsaw Brothers, you're not a customer, you're family. We're good at what we do, and we do it for a reasonable cost.
For all your chainsaw needs, call the Chainsaw Brothers. 828-316-1013. Or find us on Facebook. See how we treat our family.
Are you still covered up with storm damage and debris?
Call us about our daily rates at 828-316-1013. That's 828-316-1013. We're the Chainsaw Brothers, and with our neighbors, we're Western North Carolina strong.
Do better, be better every day. That's the Parks Promise. Our mission, to improve lives with every interaction. This is JW, General Manager at Parks Ford Hendersonville. Experience the Parks Promise today at parksfordhendersonville.com. That's parksfordhendersonville.com.
ESPN Asheville. Your mountain weather forecast.
Clouds thicken up this afternoon, 48. Rain and or mixed precipitation late tonight, early tomorrow. We are under a winter weather advisory above 3,500 feet in Buncombe County. But with elevation west and north and especially northeast, up to an inch of snow and ice accumulating and maybe a couple of inches further northeast. So it's going to be tricky tomorrow morning. I think we may even see a little bit of mixed precipitation before the change to rain. Tomorrow's high only just above 40. For the Weather Channel, I'm Ray Stajic.
This report is sponsored by Indeed.com. When you're trying to find quality candidates, all the searching, screening, and interviewing can become a job itself. You need Indeed, the all-in-one platform that makes it easy to interview, screen, and hire quality people. Visit Indeed.com/credit.
FIFA World Cup 2026 is coming soon, but your opportunity to be there starts now through an exclusive offer with an eligible Bank of America Visa credit card. For a limited time, become a new customized cash rewards or unlimited cash rewards Visa credit card holder, and you will be eligible for a chance to purchase FIFA World Cup 2026 tickets. Learn more at BofA.com/cardFWC26. What would you like the power to do? Bank of America, proud to be the official bank of FIFA World Cup 2026. Bank of America NA in partnership with Visa. Terms apply. Rights reserved.
With Target, gifting has never been easier. This Saturday and Sunday, Target gift cards are 10% off with Target Circle. Treat everyone on your list to something you know they'll love. Gift cards for the trendsetters, the techies, the fashionistas, the foodies, and even yourself. The perfect time to save is now. This deal is a yearly fave, so hurry. Get more gifting for your buck and save 10% on Target gift cards with Target Circle for 2 days only. Only at Target. Restrictions apply.
Your favorite stations, podcasts, and songs you loved most in 2025 are waiting for you now in the iHeartRadio app and in your inbox. You can open the iHeartRadio app today to see your top picks of the year. Your 2025 Rewind starts now.
It's time to kick off the perfect tailgate and take your team to Ingles. Chips and guac made fresh in store every day. The best meat in town packaged fresh every day. And smiling faces giving you their best every day. Let's be real. In the South, football season is our favorite season of the year. There's a lot to smile about, especially with deals like these. Ingles. Low prices, love the savings.
This is J.W. Whitley, General Manager at Parks Ford of Hendersonville. Our value of commitment, committed to you as our customers and the community that we serve. To do better, be better every day. That's the Parks Promise. Experience the Parks Promise today at parksfordhendersonville.com.
Clarissa sells WNC as the #1 team in Buncombe County. We have the customer service experience to assist you in achieving your real estate goals. Our team offers something that 90% of listings in our market won't have: Zillow Showcase. Check us out at clarissasellswnc.com.
This football season, Bear Smokehouse Barbecue is where the fans feast. Catch every game Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday on big screens with booming sound, cold drinks, and the best barbecue in town. Bring your crew and tackle the game day grub package. A dozen wings, a pound of pork or chicken, a full rack of ribs, 3 pints of sides, and slider rolls, feeding 4 hungry fans. Whether you're cheering for touchdowns or just here for the ribs, Bears is the ultimate game day destination. Bears Barbecue in downtown Asheville, your home for football, where the fans feast.
The Sportsocracy.
And we're back in the Sportsocracy on ESPN Asheville. Live at Bear's Smokehouse Barbecue, downtown Asheville. Is that too loud? Did I turn my mic up too much?
I don't think so.
Okay, all right. Just it's a little louder in my head, so I just want to make sure that I'm not blowing things out. Back at the station, 92.9 FM, 880 AM, 1400. Sportsocracy is heard everywhere on the iHeartRadio app.
It's just been one of those days, Tank.
What kind of day?
Oh, well, I started the day with, oh, crap, I have overslept. My wife's gone, so I'm in the house by myself.
It's never good.
So I'm running around, and then I had that moment that will make us all puddles.
Okay.
I'm wet. I'm in the shower. I take a misstep. And you feel yourself no longer being vertical.
Timber.
Your body has decided that it wants to be horizontal in the death room. I stiff-armed my sink to keep myself from dying because I literally saw my entire life flash before my eyes, and I saw the corner of the sink, and I went, nobody would find me until at least the afternoon, and I'm going to bleed a lot if I hit that.
Yeah.
So I'll probably be dead by the time they find me.
Yeah.
So in a self-preservation move, I stiff-armed the sink, Barry Sanders style. I actually wound up hitting the wall behind me. I shoved it so hard. But I'm pretty sure I ruptured my jejunum.
I don't think you did.
Whatever's right here, I don't know what's in what that.
Oh, you're pointing. That's your Ron Burgundy said that's your upper dorsimus.
Sure.
Yeah.
Then I have a blowed out upper dorsimus.
He tore his uvula.
Sure did. I tore something, and it was not good.
He's been hanging out with Andy Reid too much.
I will say this: if anybody went by my house right now, they would probably go, "Why is there a big wet fat man stain on the wall?" Go, you mind your business, Daryl. You mind your business and get out of my house.
First off, I hope nobody's poking around your bathroom while you're not there.
You never know. People are weird.
That is true. That is true. People are weird.
So if you're watching this on YouTube and you see me grimace, that's why. Yeah. Because right now I feel like I had an uncomfortable meeting with Grimace. Because I am in a great deal of pain.
We're in the man. We are quite the pair. Because I still can't twist my body, so I turn with my whole body at this point.
Well, I mean, I would assume at your size, that's not like a today problem. That's just a general problem. We put up the old NBA Jam graphic of us because I came sliding in on two wheels from the toy drive.
Yeah.
So I didn't have enough time to do those. And I realized that in that picture, you look like Matthew McConaughey in Dallas Buyers Club.
Yes.
You look like I'm not real sure how you survived whatever was wrong with you right there.
I had a really big tapeworm. A really big one.
And it was, never mind, no good can come from it. It was because you were really smart.
Right. Stephen Tao says my compassion is too high on the on the graphic there, considering how I treat my animals.
Oh, for sure.
Apparently. Well, you guys are gonna have to stop with that.
Hey, you're the animal hater.
I didn't say. What did I do?
You're the animal hater. People shouldn't have puppies.
I didn't say that at all.
The world should be eradicated of felines.
You guys are mean. I'm gonna tell my mom.
You're the one that said it.
We got a super chat. Kevin Mullen with a Shanahan and Annan.
Let's go. I didn't read it.
Oh gosh, you. I can't say that.
I can say it. Kyle Shanahan's manhood was in the Guinness Book of World Records, but then the librarian told him to close the book and to remove it. That is one of the funniest things I have ever just randomly heard somebody say. Kevin Mullen, you are a breath of fresh air.
Yes, thank you,
in a sad world, try to be a Kevin Mullen.
Kevin, you need to write a book. This needs to be like a children's book.
We certainly don't want it to be a children's book.
No, it needs to be like, at least to look like a children's book, like one of those little tiny
little pamphlet,
books, right? The Shanahan.
Oh
and
my
Annan.
God! Kevin, message me after the show.
We can get.
I know a guy. I know a guy that illustrates kids' books. We can make this happen.
There you go.
And this could be hilarious.
Yes. His question. He always has the question following it up, which I love.
100%. It's fantastic.
Question: Omarion Hampton off IR. Will he start? Well,
I believe he's asking for fantasy football.
Well, I mean, he was off IR last week, right? I think they removed him. He just didn't play.
They opened the window. I don't think they ever officially pulled him off IR.
Okay. Anyway, so if he's off IR and plays, do you start him?
Against Philadelphia? No, probably not. Although Philadelphia did just get obliterated by DeAndre Swift and Kyle Monagai.
Right, and I have Kamani Vidal and Omarion Hampton. And I
don't want to play the one of them.
I can just take that same playbook. Why not? As you just said, the last team that played them just ran for 260 yards. Don't think Greg Roman could do the same thing against the defense?
They did, and never did I think I would have a day where I would say nice things about Caleb Williams and bad things about Justin Herbert. But Caleb Williams has 2 functioning hands. Justin Herbert barely has 1.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I could see that being just load the box.
Okay.
That would scare me. Mullen said thank you. His wife says it's nice he has a hobby.
Yeah. What better?
Tank kicks pigeons. Kevin goes Shanahanisms.
What is your favorite pastime?
Mine? For yelling at children. Flipping people off in traffic. I did that several times. That's actually how I discovered how bad my shoulder was.
Stiff arm in your sink.
Yeah. Yeah, because somebody got the Stone Cold Steve Austin on the way over here, and I went, ow! That is not awesome. And I think they got very confused. I think I got 1.5 birds there.
Mm-hmm. Great North Sports suggests that he not go the Hampton route.
Yeah, I'm not going to do it this week. I think the workload would be light anyway.
So he's got him ranked as RB31 this week. So probably not
feels about right. I mean, that's still an RB3 in most leagues.
True. If you're in a deep league,
RB2 in a deep league.
Anyway. Well, I mean, if you're in a deep league at this point, you have to play him.
No doubt. Is he alive? Yes.
Is anybody alive? Then I will play them because, Raheem Mostert's getting looks with the injury situations the way they are. Yes, sir.
Sorry, the NFL Network's up on the screen. Now a proud ESPN property.
Right.
I don't know who does the hiring for that network, but kudos.
They did well.
They replaced Kay Adams with I don't know who that is, and I don't need to know who that is. But
that's Manti Te'o.
Wowie.
And that's not his girlfriend.
No, I was more looking in box number 1, not box number 2.
I'm sure you were.
The Houston Oilers have never looked that good, ever. Like even back to the Warren Moon days, they didn't look that good.
Right. With Philadelphia getting obliterated by the Bears last week, I don't know that I can. I don't know that I could look at that team the same way, and go, I expect them to be good against anybody right now.
I don't know what to do with this team.
I'm super concerned. I'm super concerned, and I can only imagine what panic level every Philadelphia Eagles fan is at right now.
I don't know what to do with it because I feel like I'm being pulled in too many different directions. One is that I've seen this before. I've watched you do this exact same thing before.
Yes.
So if you do that again, and I don't believe in your coach because I don't think you have a very good coach. But then I look at the players on this team and go, how can you be that bad?
Mm-hmm.
How are you getting killed by the Bears? Let's see. Gary Birch said, no, Tank, you are fully confident in Philadelphia. I don't think it works if you generate it. I think it has to actually be something Tank believes in.
Right, yeah.
Because I think God sits on his cloud and just goes, and make you look stupid again.
You're right.
Stupid. Laughing at the bubble.
I'm off it. I'm getting off the bandwagon.
Just laughing at the bubble.
So now, let the resurgence begin.
No doubt.
For the Philadelphia Eagles. because I just don't. I don't see how we got here. I don't see how you get to this point in the season, and we're not sure whether or not this team is going to make the. I mean, I think they're going to make the playoffs.
I would be shocked if they didn't. But there's a path they don't.
There's a path that they don't. And
this is not like the last time where they can lose out basically, and you still win the division because the division's so bad.
Right.
You got a team right on your heels that you've already lost to once.
They're not going away.
No,
that's the thing.
No, and you end with a lot of conference games, which can really complicate tiebreakers.
Yep. Yes, it can. The fact that Philadelphia is on a slump here, we'll call it a slump. Does that hurt your confidence in the Bears?
No, I don't have any confidence in the Bears. Because I think there's an irony to those two teams having played each other on Black Friday. Because you both have one great big tenant problem. That if I just say what you are out loud, it's never worked before. So the Chicago Bears right now are what? If you had to describe that team in 2 sentences or less.
They're a
well-coached
team.
First of all, do you see how hard that is?
I would say they're a well-coached team figuring it out.
Well, okay, so let me ask the question a different way because that's nowhere near where I thought you were going to go. How is this team winning games?
Well, they won it by running the football.
Mm-hmm. So you're a heavy running team. How do heavy running teams win football games? They have a quarterback with a high completion percentage.
Mm-hmm.
They have a really good defense, and they don't turn the ball over.
Okay.
None of those three things apply to the Chicago Bears. None of them. Not one of them. You have a low efficiency quarterback. You have a middling defense. And you're not some historic team at not turning the ball over.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only way that works. Now, I will say that David in our YouTube chat said they're a quarterback away from being real contenders. I don't disagree because I believe that if you had the right quarterback, it would improve all three of those things. Because your defense would not be on the field as much. The efficiency of your quarterback goes up. And then I think you would probably force more turnovers because teams are going to be behind.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't make sense. The way Chicago's winning right now, it doesn't make sense. Take the emotion out of it. Take the Ben Johnson of it out. I learned this many, many years ago covering this league, is that the best player in this league is only fractionally better than whoever's two. So it's not like you have one coach, one quarterback, one running back, anything like that, that is so far and away more talented than whoever's two that you're just going to out-scheme everybody. Ben Johnson's a great coach.
Mm-hmm.
Is he light years better than Andy Reid, Sean McVay? No. So you're not going to win games like this. Not when you have a quarterback that literally the most basic line for a quarterback is, do you complete 60% of your passes? You can't succeed in this league if you don't. Caleb Williams can't do that not pressing it down the field. What in the world do you think he would do in a game that he was pressed? Like he goes up, they fight in their weight class, and they go up against Green Bay, or they go up against the Rams. And Matthew Stafford's scoring every single time he goes out on that football field. And now Caleb Williams has to score every time he goes out there. You're going to lose that game every single time. So, I mean, I don't have any belief in the Bears. I think them and the 49ers are in a very similar trajectory. You have played such an unbelievably god-awful schedule. You have good to possibly great coaches, depending on which one you're talking about. And it's snowing every single person that watches the NFL because they want to believe that you turned a corner. I don't think you have. I think you're improved.
Mm-hmm.
I think your quarterback's still an absolute bum. Absolute bum. I watch him, and I've said this multiple times. If you watch Caleb Williams, pillar to post, you watch the whole game. You watch 60 minutes of football, not red zone, not highlights, not SportsCenter. 2/3 of a game, you look at Caleb Williams and go, how the hell are you still in this league? Because you're not any good. You make decisions that don't make any sense. And you were the number one pick in the draft.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm dying. I actually, honestly, I think I'm dying.
Do that. Just get it out.
Thank you. I've been seeing dead relatives for about 4 minutes here.
Caleb, we know he's not great. It's Ben Johnson. Yeah, but it's Ben Johnson getting the most out of him that we can. That was the one thing that we said with Ben taking this job was if anybody can fix him, then it's Ben Johnson. It's not going to happen overnight. But there has been improvement.
Okay, tangibly give me proof of what you just said. Don't use the record.
What do you mean?
So give me a bit of back up what you just said, that there's been improvement with Caleb Williams.
You said there was improvement. You said he's better.
That's not the question that I asked you. I said give me, from a tangible point of view, for you to be improved, there has to be something where you go, hey, he's better at this.
Sure.
When I watch him, I see an improved quarterback.
Okay.
From what I have seen in the past.
Okay.
I'm talking about results, any form of result. What are you getting from Caleb that's different from what you've gotten in the past?
I don't know.
I don't either. And that's the problem.
I mean, his own coach doesn't know. Ben said that in his press conference.
I think
this
Ben
week
looks around sometimes and goes,
despite the stats, I don't, I can't give you a stat. That was essentially the admission of his own coach this week. I'm not looking at the stats. I see what I see on the field. He's getting better. Decision making. What was he said? Decision making.
Decision making
playbook.
Is every bit as bad as it was. It's every bit as bad as it was. He is still gun shy to pull the trigger on anything that pushes it down the field. The only thing I can wrap my brain around is he's getting sacked less. Because he was sacked at a historic rate.
Mm-hmm. And a lot of that was on him. So is he?
A lot of it was on him.
Holding on to the ball too long? Is it right? Like has his? I don't know. Has his? What are the time to release dropped or what? I don't know.
I actually think that's gone up. I could be wrong on that. I can't see it from right here. The only way I can explain this, and I hate spanning pro and college football, but I don't know another way to say this.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of the same thing that I see with Trinidad Chambliss at Ole Miss. It's one of the reasons, by the way, I'm so confident that they're going to get smacked in the playoff. When I watch him, I see a lot of what people said about Jackson Dart when he was coming out last year. He doesn't have to think much. Every bit of this is schemed up.
Mm-hmm.
And he doesn't go through reads hardly ever.
Okay.
I kind of feel the same way about Caleb Williams. And that's what bothers me, is that you can't win at a high level doing this. You can beat bad teams. There are times that Caleb Williams never leaves his one read.
You can't win at the highest level, but with an easy schedule, you can win at a high volume.
And that's fine. and that's fine, but that bill's always going to come due.
Oh, sure. Sure it is.
You're going to get to the playoffs, and that bill's going to come
Well,
due.
see, look, you're in a race right now. I mean, Ben Johnson is in a race against time with Caleb, because Gambit fan asked, do they pick up his fifth-year option? Too early to tell?
Well, yeah, because you still have.
I mean, I still
they
have
have to
2
do
years.
That. No, they got to do that after year 3.
Okay.
So he's got a year.
So I got another year. So I got a year and a half. So it's not after this year; it's after next year.
Correct.
All right. So I got the rest of this year, and I got all next year to figure out whether or not I can quote unquote fix him.
Yeah, I don't even know if I could. I don't even know if I could give you an opinion on that one way or the other. I know what I would do, but I mean, if I've got a quarterback that I'm not sold on this year to move on. But that's easy for me to say. It's not my job.
Right.
You know, you trade Caleb Williams and you wind up with Mitch Trubisky 2.0, then Home Depot's waiting for your application.
Are you going to be the one to take the final chance on Sam Howell? Is that? I saw his name brought up again in some article about who are the quarterbacks next year.
Oh, he could be
Sam. Are we still looking at Sam in that light?
I heard somebody say
as
his
a
name.
Possible breakout guy.
I heard somebody say his name in the Daniel Jones. He winds up on like in Minnesota or somewhere like that.
Right.
Of which he's already been in Minnesota. And he's the veteran that comes in to compete with one of these young guys. And could he be Daniel Jones 2.0?
Yes.
I read that and went, absolutely he can. Problem is somebody has to give him a chance.
Yeah, I don't think that's out there.
I don't know. This is a weird year. This is a year I'm looking at Jacoby Brissett going, I don't really see a path that you're not a starter in the NFL 1 year from now.
Oh, T's and P's for that team, whichever team that's going to be. You can't win with Jacoby Brissett.
No,
it's not. It's just it's not going to happen.
And I guess to that kind of goes to with what we were talking about. I don't see a huge difference between Jacoby Brissett and Caleb Williams. I really don't. I watch Arizona Cardinal games. I watch Chicago Bear games. I do not see a huge difference. Mm-hmm. There is a difference, don't get me wrong.
Right.
But I don't think you can win this way either. I think we have a good number of teams in the NFL that are frauds. Just like we do in college football. There are a couple teams that are going to make this playoff. I think they're frauds, and I think they're going to get their keister kicked in the playoffs.
Right.
Kind of the same way in the NFL. We're looking at all this parity, and, oh, it's so good. Is it, or are we going to get to the playoffs, and you're going to see the cream rise to the top, and oh, no, there were three good teams, but it was not the three we thought it was.
It could be. You never know. That is the problem with the uncertainty of the season that we're in, because a lot of teams that have a whole bunch of wins, they also have a whole bunch of hollow wins that don't feel like they're worth anything. And then you have the tested teams, the teams that have been through it, that are still good on paper but aren't figuring it out right now. We're going to see one of those teams play another one of those teams tonight, the Detroit Lions and the Dallas Cowboys. There were no expectations for one of them coming into this year, at least not on this side.
No.
I
said they'd go 2-15.
Right.
And then I think had they not made some moves and gotten a little bit lucky, I still believe that.
And then on the other side, you have the Detroit Lions, who've got a lot to figure out down the stretch of this year. And the biggest step of them all is tonight's elimination game. Thursday Night Football. We are live at the Back Alley Bar at Bear Smokehouse Barbecue, 135 Coxe Avenue, downtown Asheville.
You just put a question in my head.
Uh-huh.
And to start the next hour, I'm going to ask it.
Okay.
I have not looked at this way, but something you just said made me think, not about the top of the league, but about the bottom.
All right. We'll find out what it is when we come back.
ESPN Asheville, your mountain weather forecast.
Clouds thicken up this afternoon, 48. Rain and or mixed precipitation late tonight, early tomorrow. We are under a winter weather advisory above 3,500 feet in Buncombe County. But with elevation, west and north, and especially northeast, up to an inch of snow and ice accumulating, and maybe a couple of inches further northeast. So it's going to be tricky tomorrow morning. I think we may even see a little bit of mixed precipitation before the change to rain. Tomorrow's high only just above 40. For the Weather Channel, I'm Ray Staging.
This report is sponsored by O'Keefe's Working Hands Hand Cream.
Listen, if rubbing your hands together sounds like this, you need O'Keefe's Working Hands Hand Cream. It instantly relieves extremely dry, cracked hands. O'Keefe's, look for the green package.
Oh, how's that flu, babe? Did you take DayQuil Intense Flu yet?
Nah, I got this. Okay, I don't got this.
You stay on the couch, and I'll grab the DayQuil.
Undo your flu symptoms with DayQuil Intense Flu. DayQuil Intense Flu provides powerful relief of your flu symptoms.
I'm ready for that to-do list.
Wow, you do got this.
DayQuil Intense Flu. The daytime coughing, aching, fever, under your flu medicine. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
At
At Straight Talk, we know the holidays are your time to say
yes.
So why put up with a wireless company that makes you say
out of data?
Or
no service here?
Switch to Straight Talk and say yes to real unlimited data on a reliable 5G network covered by Verizon. And with a free 5G phone when you activate select plans, someone else in your family can say yes! Available at straighttalk.com and Walmart. Based on RootMetrics State of 5G Report, United States 1H 2025. Experiences may vary. Not an endorsement of Verizon. For network management practices, visit straighttalk.com.
Picture this. You're on a date, and then bad breath happens. Confidence gone. Here's the truth. Most gums and mints are just bad breath Band-Aids, but not Zellman's Minty Mouth. The functional breath freshener you swallow. Tiny dual-action capsules with mint on the outside, parsley seed oil inside, clinically tested to fight the toughest offenders, even garlic and onions. It's only available online. Go to Zellmans.com, Zelmins, Zellmans.com, code FRESH for 15% off.
Taco Bell's Luxe Cravings boxes give you decadent options. $5 gets you fan favorites, $7 gets you the fancy stuff, and $9 sends you on a journey of flavor exploration. Get yours at participating stores for a limited time. Prices and participation may vary. Drinks excludes freezes. Tax extra.
Mountain Graphics and Showtime Sports have teamed up under a new local owner to serve our community with the finest custom apparel and unique branded items at the best price. Mountain Graphics and Showtime Sports can customize whatever you, your team, or your local group may need with high-quality screen printing, embroidery, and laser engraving. Visit mtngraphicsavl.com or showtimesportsavl.com. That's mtngraphicsavl.com or showtimesportsavl.com for your local one-stop custom apparel shop.
Sure, you know Appalachian Motor Coach is the official shuttle sponsor of the Living the Dream Tailgate Tour. But did you know that they can get you anywhere in style? Weddings, bachelor or bachelorette parties, corporate gatherings, family reunions, Appalachian Motor Coach makes the ride part of the fun. Luxury seating, climate control, and none of the stress of parking or driving. Appalachian Motor Coach gets you there relaxed, on time, and ready for the party. For more information, visit them at AppalachianMotorCoach.com. Appalachian Motor Coach, the best memories start on the ride.
ESPN Asheville, broadcasting from the Ingles studio at Radio Ranch. Log on to ESPNAVL.com and make us your #1 preset on the iHeartRadio app. ESPN Asheville, #1 for sports coverage in the mountains.
At Ingles, whether we're celebrating Friday night rivals, televising college basketball games, bringing the Fan Fest to semi-pro soccer, or taking you out to the ball game at your minor league park, it's all in the bag. Ingles, low prices, love the savings.
The Sportsocracy.
That is some good, clean family fun there, eh, Kai?
Don't you wish your life came with a warning app?
That dog does not want to be petted.
Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. Take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its Prediabetes Awareness Partners.
When you're high, you feel different. You think different, you talk different, you draw different, you listen to music different, but you probably knew that. Problem is, you also drive different, and not in a good way. That's why driving high is illegal everywhere. So if you're high, just don't drive. Make a plan to get a sober ride. Because if you feel different, you drive different. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
From the Ingles studio, WPEK Fairview, WMXF Waynesville, W225CJ Candler, an iHeart radio station, guaranteed human. Live from the Ingles studio.
I can't wait to play with myself every day.
The Sportsocracy.
Damn the devil to hell! Let the big dog feed! Let him on the field!
Come get you some of this.
Fire them cannons! By golly, put more powder in those things.
He couldn't take any more disappointment.
Oh my God. The Jets killed him.
And welcome back into the Sportsocracy on ESPN Asheville, 92.9 FM, 880 AM, 1400. The Sportsocracy, also heard everywhere you go on the iHeart Radio app. We're seen everywhere on YouTube. Just go to thesportsocracy.com, click the live video link, subscribe to the channel, join us in the chat, or you, better yet, could join us live here at the Back Alley Bar at Bear's Smokehouse Barbecue. We are here live now. We will be here live later on this evening as we kick off week 14 in the NFL. The Detroit Lions and the Dallas Cowboys.
Chicago and Detroit are close, but they are not the same team.
Yeah, we were talking, we were talking about Chicago last hour, and got all jumbled up. Look, the holiday spirit has just fallen upon me here at Bear's Smokehouse Barbecue. Cheryl and the gang have done a hell of a job decorating for the holidays.
It does look like a lovely winter wonderland.
Yeah, the last time that we were here, they were still getting everything set up because the holiday parade was coming up. We haven't been here in 2 weeks, and so now they've got all of the the nice snowflakes over the patio and everything, and it's actually cold enough outside to snow.
I love
Jeremy's still wearing shorts. All is right with the world.
I will wear long pants when it gets cold. I do love that the chat just rakes you over hot coals anytime you do anything.
What do you mean?
Well, Great North Sports said, "Good Lord, Tank, first day." Patrick Holt, Santa needs to bring Tank a map for Christmas.
Yes.
I just love it.
For my Atlanta, is that still the Atlanta, South Carolina thing?
No, I think that was probably the start. The fact that you can't differentiate Chicago and Detroit, I believe, is what they're referencing this
okay. Time. Look, geography is not my thing. I'm an American, and we don't do geography. We don't have to. We fought a war not to have to do geography. It says so in the Bible.
You use nothing but my lines there, and I don't think at any time you came close to anything that resembled a competent thought.
Thank you very much. That's the way it is. It's the way it is. We'll be back in Atlanta, South Carolina this weekend.
We won't be in Atlanta, South Carolina.
Sure
we'll be in Atlanta, Georgia.
Sure we will. No, it's we've annexed it now. They lost that war.
As somebody that spends about half my life in South Carolina, I can say, as a constituent, pass.
We don't want.
Yeah, we don't want Atlanta.
You keep it.
Yeah, you keep that. I'm good.
We'll be in Atlanta on Saturday for the SEC championship game. It is going to be phenomenal because Jeremy and Ingles Markets on the Ingles Living the Dream Tour, just making dreams come true. Because Georgia, Alabama, I'm all the way in. I'm excited. This will be our 17th game inside the Benz Dome, it feels like, in the last year. And
we have been in that stadium a lot.
A lot.
It's just a great stadium.
It's fantastic. I love it. I love that stadium so much. And we're going to be there for Alabama and Georgia. SEC championship game. Nothing's on the line here except for just a useless trophy. Kirby Smart, he really is into the winning of the SEC championship, and I really feel like he's right, because that's our ceiling. The ceiling of this season for these Georgia Bulldogs is winning the SEC championship.
You think so?
I don't think that they will win a national championship. I don't
either.
I don't even know that they could win a national championship. I mean, I don't think that they could beat Ohio State. Everybody else on the schedule, or everybody else in the bracket, I think maybe they could beat them. Maybe. Best day, all things considered, everything goes your way, you can win all of those games. I'm not sure you can beat Ohio State. So the SEC championship game, to me, that's the ring. That's the only ring you're going to win this year.
That's as good as it's going to get. Just give me this one, so I will be less sad.
It's the high water mark. Look, you can play in the national championship, and it'll be awesome. It'd be a great experience to be in. You get all the money and all the things. But if you're looking for rings, if you're looking for a title, then
probably going to be let down.
Maybe the conference championship, maybe that still matters.
I think this is a fascinating year in college football. But for the break, I said something that has now been rattling around my brain for the better part of 10 minutes.
Okay.
We've talked about the top side of the NFL a lot.
Yes.
Except
for on Power Rankings Tuesdays.
Oddly enough, we talk a lot about the bad teams and a little about the good ones.
Right.
Has the bottom of the NFL ever been this bad? I'm not talking 32. I'm talking 22.
Right.
Has 22 ever been this bad?
I don't know. Maybe. It does feel like the disparity is huge, though. because you have the top of the league is so good.
Is it, though?
There's a bunch of them. See, that's the thing, is you don't just have 3 great teams. You have, like, 7 to 8 really, really good teams. And then the bottom half is so far behind, it's not even funny. I mean, you make a jump from the group of 3-win teams to now everybody's got 7 or more.
But does that mean any of those teams are good? Because I don't think they are.
It's your definition of good. Sometimes your definition of good has to change based on the season.
Yeah, it doesn't, though. Good's good.
Because are you good for the time that you're living in?
Are you good is kind of like a cop asking you, are you drunk? You either are or you're not, and it's not a moving scale.
I mean, it's like a wind chill factor.
No, it's not.
It's the feels like temperature.
Yeah, you're either good or you're not. And I don't feel like, and everybody gets wrapped up into historical things. And is there a team in this season that we're going to remember 3 to 5 years from now? Because I don't think so. We might talk about New England and how they improved so much in 1 year.
Yes.
But if they get beat in the playoffs, you're going to forget that very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Patriot fans won't, because they'll come in as Super Bowl favorites next year.
Yes.
I don't think there's anybody that we're going to talk about how good they are. I think we will look back on this and go, my good golly, Miss Molly, the Tennessee Titans are the worst team I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I said this the other day. I think they're actually the worst team I've ever seen. Where the Giants are right now, they're in the top 5 worst teams I've ever seen. Because you can't do anything.
And the only win you had this year, the other team gave it to you. You had one guy drop the ball before you got into the end zone, and then what?
That was Tennessee.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. The only win Tennessee has this year is against Arizona, who threw a touchdown away, literally, and then, they fumbled on the 20-yard line or something like that, and then ran it in?
Yes.
Like, I feel like that was your one stroke of luck, and it was the only time you were able to win a game this year.
All right, so I'm going to ask you a question, and I think once I ask this, you're never going to unsee what I asked you.
Okay.
How bad are the New York Jets?
How bad?
Because I think that's a historically awful team.
Like in tonnage of feces, or?
Well, that would be a lot. I mean, how much does Staten Island weigh?
It's at least 16 tons.
That team's awful. I mean, historically bad, right?
Yes.
Do you understand that there is absolutely no way you can empirically look at this season and have the Jets anything lower than 6th? They are no worse than the 6th worst team in the NFL right now, because there are 5 that I don't even think you can make an argument. The Raiders are awful. The Titans are awfuler. I didn't even mention the New Orleans Saints yet. The Cleveland Browns with Shedeur Sanders, who's actively completing 52% of his passes, are they're in the top 3 quarters of the league. I've never seen that before. A team that physically cannot score is not in the bottom 8 teams in the league.
Yes.
I think that's why it's so hard for any of us to wrap our heads around these teams on the high side. Because you have to play them. I mean, there's one in literally every division in the NFL. There is one hideous team in every single division. So you're going to play that team twice.
Right.
Then you get into that meaty clackers tier. I mean, I said on Tuesday that runs all the way to 5. I can make the argument it runs all the way to 1. I mean, because I don't believe in Bo Nix. That was one of the teams that was in I believe they can win a Super Bowl. And that's what I've had to wrap my brain around. There are only a handful of quarterbacks in this league that I actually believe in. And this year, I think Lamar Jackson's hurt. Josh Allen's regressed. Pat Mahomes doesn't have it around him. Jared Goff can't play outside. And doesn't have a play caller. And Joe Burrow's
been hurt.
His tootsie's hurt.
And now you're left with a lot of unknowns. A lot of things that you can't trust. You're starting to believe that, or at least I'm starting to believe, as I said in the first hour, that Drake May in year 2 may be one of the best year 2 quarterbacks I've ever seen. Mike Vrabel proves every second that he takes a breath how stupid
the Tennessee
Amy
Titans
Adams-Strunk is.
Well, we need a change in leadership. We're going to hire Brian Callahan.
Right. Right. Like, it's inexplicable to me how they got down that path. But there again, we live in a world where somebody looked at Sam Darnold and J.J. McCarthy and went, let's go with J.J. McCarthy.
I want to roll with the second one.
Yeah.
Let's roll with 9. How's that sound?
Draft capital be damned. Like, I still don't know how you made
Set on fire. Set on fire. I don't care. I don't care. We have a super chat from Kevin Mullen. It is a Shanahanism, and it's about you.
Go ahead.
What would you say that was?
That was my rack and stack stance.
That was
stacking them. Stacking them.
You look like a bunny that just saw a carrot and doesn't think anybody's watching him. Kevin Mullen said, Kyle Shanahan says Tank still prints his directions off MapQuest.
I do not.
Does that website still exist?
I have no idea.
I think you do.
I don't.
I think you've searched it.
I've got a Google map on my phone.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need any others.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. That's a MapQuest.
His question, who's your GM of the year? Knowing what you know now, who gets your number 1 vote? That's a tough question. I'll tell you why. I kind of want to say Elliott Wolf, but every Patriot fan will laugh at me and say it's Mike Vrabel that's calling shots there. Same thing about George Payton in Denver. It's Sean Payton.
George Payton still works there?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Uh-huh.
Huh.
Yeah, they talked about
we talked for a long time about him
we're
being
going to fire
gone.
that guy, and then they just didn't.
He finally realized, I am the lesser of the Paytons, and I will be taking the back seat.
God, that's a good question.
Oh, man, it is a good question.
I
would
to pick
say
one. I think I have mine.
Seattle. I think I meant Seattle.
John Schneider.
John Schneider. You get Sam Darnold for cheap as hell.
$30-some-odd million.
Right. I mean, you're paying him what Tampa's paying Baker Mayfield, which, I mean, they're on the same kind of – they're kind of on the same wavelength these days, but that's as good of a deal as Tampa got on Baker Mayfield.
I think I would go Ryan Poles. For how much crap he got.
I don't know.
And as good as that roster is, 2-53. Now, the only impediment is he is the one that took Caleb Williams. I also kind of believe you had to. That's one of those times I wanted the number 2 pick, not the number 1 pick.
Right. Caleb was the only
choice. You take Caleb. We'll get up there and get one of them other 2 fellas.
Right.
Because I feel good about them.
Caleb was the only choice at number 1. Okay. I can get it.
Schneider was a good answer,
I think
too.
I meant Schneider, who's in L.A. now. Rams.
Oh, Les Snead?
I think Les Snead's got to be on that list. And then Wolf. New England Patriots. Short list.
David L. said, I want to send endless amounts of super chats just to see Tank dance to that song. That is awful. Stop. It's even worse without music. That's like watching
it too. It's like White Man's Overbite. I only know a couple of dance moves. And
there are times that you want to watch.
Stacking Racks is one of them.
There are times that you want to watch an adult movie without sound. Kind of the same principle here of you doing that dance without music. I don't even get the music, so you're just oddly doing this in a quiet room.
Just strangely, is that guy having an epileptic seizure over there, or what's he doing? Nobody knows. I can just do this all day.
There's a guy sitting at the bar that I think he just looked at me like, does somebody know where he is right now?
It's a party.
Oh, boy.
It's a party. You've started it now.
You can end it at any time, and I would be greatly appreciative of it.
Yep. The bottom of the NFL is terrible. And to answer your question, I will say probably not. We've probably not been at a point where there is this vast of a divide between the god-awful, this team in any other year would have the number one pick in the draft. Because I think that goes all the way back to, Atlanta looks like that team sometimes. Now, by the time you get to Atlanta, that's almost half the league as far as wins are concerned.
It's just shocking when you look at it. Which is why you still get Cleveland and Miami in the hunt on NBC.
Ugh.
I saw one with the Jets in it the other day and laughed until I about cried.
I mean, that's mathematically possible, I suppose.
It is still mathematically.
Right, but that's one of those less than 1% chance things happening.
It would require at least 3 team planes to wind up in the Bermuda Triangle.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Who's the happiest right now around the NFL? That's a hard question to answer. We'll try to answer it, though, when we come back here on ESPN Asheville. 92.9 FM, 880 AM and 1400. It's a kickoff Thursday coming to you live from Bear's Smokehouse Barbecue in downtown Asheville.
Honey, that flu keeping you up? Did you take NyQuil Intense Flu?
Nah, I got this. Okay, I don't got this.
Yeah, you need NyQuil Intense Flu.
Undo your flu with NyQuil Intense Flu. NyQuil Intense Flu provides powerful relief of your flu symptoms so you can sleep.
You do got this.
NyQuil Intense Flu. The nighttime sniffling, aching fever. Best sleep with the flu medicine. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
Lock in 2025 rates with Renewal by Andersen. For a limited time, save $347 on every window and $939 on every door. Plus, enjoy 0 down, 0 interest, and no monthly payments for 12 months. You'll get the beauty, energy efficiency, and lasting quality you expect from Renewal by Andersen. Built, expertly installed, and backed by one of the strongest warranties in the business. Don't wait. Lock in these 2025 rates before December 31st. Call Renewal by Andersen today.
On this week's episode of Next Chapter, I, T.D. Jakes, sit down with Denzel Washington, a 2-time Academy Award-winning actor and cultural icon.
I don't take any credit for it. I just didn't put me first. I just put God first, and He's carried me.
Open your free iHeartRadio app. Search Next Chapter with T.D. Jakes. That's NXT Chapter. And listen now.
Selling your home? Don't settle for average. Our real estate team at Clarissa Sells WNC and eXp Realty offers Zillow Showcase, an exclusive AI-powered listing experience available to just the top 10% of all listings in our area. With immersive media, cutting-edge design, and elevated marketing, Showcase listings, they go pending quicker and sell for up to $9,000 more than standard listings. Ready to stand out in a crowded market? Give our team a call today, 828-774-6343, because your home deserves the spotlight.
It's time to kick off the perfect tailgate and take your team to Ingles. Chips and guac made fresh in store every day. The best meat in town packaged fresh every day. And smiling faces giving you their best every day. Let's be real. In the South, football season is our favorite season of the year. There's a lot to smile about, especially with deals like these. Ingles. Low prices, love the savings.
Sure, you know Appalachian Motor Coach is the official shuttle sponsor of the Living the Dream Tailgate Tour. But did you know that they can get you anywhere in style? Weddings, bachelor or bachelorette parties, corporate gatherings, family reunions, Appalachian Motor Coach makes the ride part of the fun. Luxury seating, climate control, and none of the stress of parking or driving. Appalachian Motor Coach gets you there relaxed, on time, and ready for the party. For more information, visit them at AppalachianMotorCoach.com. Appalachian Motor Coach, the best memories start on the ride. This football season, Bear Smokehouse Barbecue is where the fans feast. Catch every game Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday on big screens with booming sound, cold drinks, and the best barbecue in town. Bring your crew and tackle the game day grub package. A dozen wings, a pound of pork or chicken, a full rack of ribs, 3 pints of sides, and slider rolls, feeding 4 hungry fans. Whether you're cheering for touchdowns or just here for the ribs, Bears is the ultimate game day destination. Bears Barbecue in downtown Asheville, your home for football, where the fans feast.
The Sportsocracy.
Back in the Sportsocracy, live at Bears Smokehouse Barbecue at kickoff Thursday, Week 14 in the NFL. And tonight we got a banger. Detroit Lions, Dallas Cowboys. You want to be down here with some brisket, maybe some balls, a little beverage. They do everything that starts with a B. Great here at Bears. I need a shirt. Brisket, balls, and bourbon. Bears Smokehouse Barbecue. Make it happen. You're not making it happen?
No. No. I mean, I can make it like the big baller brand logo with the.
Oh, yeah. See, there you go. Like a brand. I like it. I like it. I like it. It is kickoff Thursday. And as you try to answer the question of who's the happiest in the NFL?
It's New England by a mile.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because they're the one of these teams that has their coach, that has their quarterback, and didn't expect to be here.
Fair.
Now, the real question is who's two?
Ooh, well, two gets into just a myriad of possibilities. One of them, to me, has to be the Carolina Panthers. I mean, you have to be pretty pleased. I won't say thrilled. I won't say over the moon. There obviously have been moments this year where you lost to the Saints, right? But did you think on December the 4th you'd be looking at a team that has a 30-ish% chance to make the playoffs? Because I did not. Dallas, maybe at 3.
Dallas has got, to me, they have to be up there. I noticed that you haven't said Denver.
Well, I mean, I think Denver fans are just.
By the way, I didn't say I disagreed with you.
They were
pointing out.
They were too high before, and I think they're still living in a satisfied world. I don't know that their happiness is any more than they expected.
I feel like every Denver Bronco fan that I know is satisfied but not really happy.
Exactly. And that falls more in the 5 to 6 range. I don't know that there's a huge list of teams that actually are happy right now. So they may be next on the list. But there's a level of happiness there. But satisfaction, I think, is the better way to think about that. I would say the Indianapolis Colts are a team that should be on that list, but you would have been on that list 3 weeks ago.
Oh, they're miserable now.
Right.
They're miserable now because they're starting to figure out that
well, you're staring into the abyss.
They figured out the fat one's right. That was all smoke and mirrors, and it was fun for a minute. And now I'm looking around going, oh, my God, we're going to go 8-9. We're going to go 8-9. We're going to finish exactly where we thought we would be.
I don't know if it's going to get.
And we don't have a quarterback.
I don't know.
Oh, you remember when we were talking about Daniel Jones getting $40 million? That was not that long ago.
Yes.
Don't believe that's happening now.
Which, thank God. That should actually make you happier.
I would agree.
There is less of a chance that we do the New York Giants thing and give Daniel Jones too much money. He can still be the quarterback of this team next year for $35 million.
Look, I live by a simple philosophy. You cannot turn a whey into a housewife. And the Indianapolis Colts were getting ready to try.
That's 3 days in a row.
No doubt. I'm going to do it forever.
That's good.
I want to make one of the kick where his foot goes in the ground with just a caption around it that says, "You cannot turn a young whey into a housewife." Just solely because people that don't watch football would walk up to you and go, What does your shirt say? And why is there no space between young and whey? Although they would say it though.
Although, are you going to spell it differently?
No.
Because then it's just going to read H-O, and they're going to be like,
H-O-E. Young Hui.
Does he have an E?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right. I didn't think there was an E on the end of that. That makes it even worse.
Uh-huh. Fantastic.
Interesting.
Who that?
What?
Who that fan? Or who that fam said, he's our way now. With a whole mess of tiger and purple and yellow. That's exactly right.
It's H-E-A-U-X. So it's ho.
Yes, but in the way that you can say it.
Yes. It's the way that you can spell it. Yes.
I got told that G-E-A-U-X. got told to go
falafel yourself?
Have relations with myself by a whole mess of Ole Miss fans. I will tell you that the funniest, quite possibly the stupidest thing anybody's ever said to me in my life. We made the post on social media about Lane Kiffin, which has gotten a lot of opinions.
Mm-hmm.
And one guy told me, and I quote, "You must be a stupid North Carolina educated guy." I looked. He's from Mississippi, which, oh, by the way, has one of the worst public school systems in the country.
49th in education.
After about 4 beers, decided to screenshot that last night. Whoo, his response was good. It was great. It was great. Just know if you say mean things on Facebook, I might be 7 beverages deep on the other side to respond.
Yes.
And that guy is not necessarily very sympathetic to your feelings.
And if at any point, just a PSA, that is post 6 p.m., it's a good chance.
No
There's
doubt.
a good chance.
No
you're
doubt.
Going to run into drunk Jeremy.
Yep.
At some point.
And that guy does not really care if you cry.
No, he does not. Chicago Bear fans, they have to be on the happy list.
I would agree.
The fact that you even thought about that was...
Because they still had to be looking at their quarterback going, do you realize how good this could have been? If you had Drake May right now, you're the favorite to win the Super Bowl by a mile.
I don't know how much you're letting yourself get into that, though. There's some thoughts that you just can't allow yourself to have as an NFL fan. And I feel like in a 9-3 season, we shouldn't be there. I mean, it's okay to be skeptical.
Should you be there? Probably no. Are they? I believe they are. Have you noticed we don't get a ton of shots about the Bears? Like we talk about them and nobody goes, "Oh, you're undervaluing them," because they know.
They know. They've lived in it long enough. They've lived in it long enough.
There are certain fan bases, to me, that they've been down the rabbit hole so many times that they're just hyper realistic.
As bad as Caleb Williams is, he's already the fourth best quarterback in Chicago Bears franchise history. So let's just pump the brakes a little bit, because behind Sid Luckman and Jay Cutler and Jim McMahon sits Caleb Williams. So even as bad as he is, he's still one of the best they've ever had. And if we can run the ball like this and we can win some games, look, 9-4, way better than, or 9-3, excuse me, way better than where we've been.
Ben Whitley, who we saw earlier here at Bear Smokehouse Barbecue, said just wait until the Bears pay Caleb Williams and they can't afford all the toys anymore.
Everybody's going to do it. I mean, this is the world we live in, because now we just wait for the next team to make the crippling decision.
NFL quarterbacks are like insecure dudes. They will throw a ring on the girl that has cheated on them 15 times, knowing damn well it's not going to end well, just so they're not alone. And that, boys and girls,
because the way you know is better than the way you don't know.
Bingo.
Or could be. It's too big of a risk. There are so many shady ways that there are only so many ways that you can go.
This might be my favorite thing that I've ever done. The fact that Young Wei Koo had the worst field goal in the history of the NFL the same week that an idiot at Ole Miss said you can't turn a Hui into a housewife is the greatest timing I've ever seen in my life.
Jeez. It's just, I think you have to be pleased. Because just like New England, obviously different circumstances, but just like them, I think you're playing with house money at this point.
Well, I mean, half the league is playing with house money, because a lot of the teams that we thought were going to be mediocre have wound up being good. Chicago's good. New England's good. Denver's good. Houston has improved mightily. Houston's lived like 4 seasons in 1 season. First they were good, and then they were bad, and then they were really bad, and they were just kind of bad, and now they're back to good.
With a chance to drive the stake through the heart of the Kansas City
They
Chiefs.
won't. I'll just go ahead and tell you, I've never been as confident about a pick in my life. Take Kansas City.
Take Kansas City.
Not even because I don't believe – it's not even that I don't believe in Houston. It all sets up to be a Houston win. If they win, I will be happy. I will also be shocked. I have watched enough horror movies to know that the villain doesn't get killed with 45 minutes left in the movie. Never happens ever, because then it's just a bunch of people walking around and going to Subway and eating sandwiches.
They do.
That's not a movie.
They do if you're not the star anymore.
Good. And maybe they're not.
And so the Kansas City Chiefs, I mean, this is sequel, right? This is like Scream 6. We're at the point where they're no longer the star of the movie, and if they died halfway through, it'd be okay. We get a new hero at the end of this one. Because I think that's kind of where we're at with Kansas City. I mean, I know every year it feels like we do this. We get to this point where we bury them and then they come back. How many times can that happen? Because each year they keep digging themselves into a bigger and bigger hole. And now you're sitting at 6-6 with a matchup against a team that can spank you if you're not you're not careful.
Gary Birch with a good line that I can repeat. Gambit, I can't say yours, but it did make me laugh. Eating Subway is a scary enough proposition in and of itself.
Yes.
We did learn yesterday that I believe Chris Womack is single-handedly keeping Subway in business. I think he's their only active customer.
Yeah, and it was until yesterday that I thought all people who eat at Subway are grossmen. I don't think that about Chris.
No.
And so
no, Chris actually confirmed something for me, which is the greatest ability of a Subway sandwich is its availability.
Yes.
It's close to my house. Yep, that one makes sense.
Yep.
If you go out of the way to get Subway, now I am 100% convinced that you're a serial killer.
If I lived in a place where Subway was the only convenient thing to my house,
I would eat at home.
I would move. I mean, you could tell me that house was going to be free for the next 30 years, and I would move.
Gary Birch also with a good question. Who keeps Long John Silver's afloat?
I don't know.
Who was that? When was the last time you were sitting at work and you went, oh, look, Daryl went to lunch. He got Long John Silver's. And yet I still, like everywhere we go, I will see one of those.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen anybody in them. Like,
Very rarely.
Are their customers invisible?
We go at clandestine times. Just so.
Oh, yeah, you are one of those, aren't you?
I kind of like Long John. I mean, I haven't eaten there in a long time, but I mean, there have been those moments where I'm like, well, I could do a Baja fish taco. You get me some malt vinegar on my fries.
You'll get you some fish that was last in water 4 years ago. Cooked in grease that probably went in that trap during the Clinton administration. I'm going to pass.
Mm-hmm. We have another super chat. Another Shanahan and Ananism from our good friend Kevin Mullen.
Good luck with that one because I'm not real sure how you read that, but it's still fantastic.
I don't know if there's anything wrong with it, so I'm going to read it verbatim. Kyle Shanahan and Ananism. This is Kyle Shanahan. Saw Tank ordering hot dogs from a Filipino food truck, happy as can be. Question.
I know what he meant.
I don't know.
And it's funny.
Question. Wouldn't Las Vegas be happy once they clean house of a coaching staff? No.
No, because
that's the only thing.
Because you gave up draft picks for Geno Smith, who I'm not sure hasn't been betting against the Raiders since the minute he got there.
I think that's the only part of that team that I would keep, not named Max Crosby, Malcolm Kuntz, or Brock Bowers.
All right, so I love dating analogies. It's my favorite way to explain sports.
Mm-hmm.
The Las Vegas Raiders are getting ready to go through a divorce from a nun.
Mm-hmm.
You took someone who is as likable and lovable and good at what they do as humanly possible, and somehow you made Pete Carroll look old. Pete Carroll is 700 years old.
Mm-hmm.
He has looked 46 for 30 years.
Yep.
1 year with the Raiders, and he looks his age and then some.
Yes.
You could not make the marriage work with the sweetest girl that we all love. Is she the prettiest dog at the show? No. But she does some good tricks.
And those tricks got better once the Way moved to Vegas. I
didn't see that going that way, and I wasn't prepared for it.
There's no help for them. Then there's no hope. And I don't see how you could be happy about anything right now with the Las Vegas Raiders.
It's almost over. That is one bright side.
Maybe
it is almost
we
over.
only have a few more games left to sit through because this 10-2 or 2-10 abomination that we've lived through with a first-round draft pick that we absolutely regret.
Our buddy Mr. McWirt, he said, and yet there are still four Starbucks on one street. As we were talking about fast food places, I had breakfast from Starbucks this morning. We had a meeting this morning, and somebody brought me it's like a cinnamon pull-apart.
Okay.
From Starbucks.
Okay.
I am convinced that is the only edible thing in that place.
Their pastries are not bad.
I've never gotten one.
Yeah, they're not bad.
I've never done that. See, to me, that's a lot like getting your getting your lunch at a gas station. You were here for coffee, but you're going to eat because, well, I'm hungry and I don't want to stop two places.
Absolutely.
But that was actually pretty good.
It's the only time I've ever had a what was that? They've got like a veggie omelet breakfast sandwich or something like that.
Yeah, I had that.
I went there. I went there one day and I ordered anything but they were out. And it was like, this is the only thing that we have. Well, then why did you advertise the other things?
This is the only thing that our microwave will allow us to cook.
Because I may have said, hey, can I have a strudel? But actually, it wasn't that bad. So, sometimes you find surprises. Anybody else that's happy in the NFL that we haven't touched on before we take the break here?
I think there's a handful that are, I'll say, satisfied. Maybe not happy, but they're satisfied.
Okay.
I would say the Jacksonville Jaguars are very satisfied.
I'll give you that one.
I will say the Los Angeles Chargers are somewhat satisfied. Because you're going to make the playoffs. It's just not going to be the Super Bowl run that you thought it would be.
Yeah.
I think Green Bay would be satisfied.
Okay.
That's probably it. San Francisco.
Seattle. Did we say Seattle?
Seattle should be happy.
I don't think we said Seattle, and we should.
If we didn't, we should.
If John Schneider was my pick for GM of the year, I think Seattle has to be in the happy group.
That kind of went without saying.
Yes, very much so. Rams, you're happy-ish, contented. You're not happy that you just lost to the Carolina Panthers, obviously, but you got to be okay with where you're at. And the trajectory for the rest of the season, it ain't too shabby. I still got games with the Falcons and the Cardinals to look forward to. That's 3 out of my last 5, all the way in. You tell me that the worst I'm going to be this season is 12-5. I think I'd feel pretty solid about that. You're in the Sportsocracy. This is ESPN Asheville on a kickoff Thursday, coming to you from live from Bears Smokehouse Barbecue. We'll be right back.
ESPN Asheville, your mountain weather forecast.
Clouds thicken up this afternoon, 48. Rain and or mixed precipitation late tonight, early tomorrow. We are under a winter weather advisory above 3,500 feet in Buncombe County. But with elevation, west and north, and especially northeast, up to an inch of snow and ice accumulating, and maybe a couple of inches further northeast. So it's going to be tricky tomorrow morning. I think we may even see a little bit of mixed precipitation before the change to rain. Tomorrow's high only just above 40. For the Weather Channel, I'm Ray Staging.
This report is sponsored by Taco Bell. Taco Bell's Luxe Cravings boxes give you decadent options. $5 gets you fan favorites, $7 gets you the fancy stuff, and $9 sends you on a journey of flavor exploration. Get yours at participating stores for a limited time. Prices and participation may vary. Drinks excludes freezes. Tax extra.
FIFA World Cup 2026 is coming soon, but your opportunity to be there starts now through an exclusive offer with an eligible Bank of America Visa credit card. For a limited time, become a new customized cash rewards or unlimited cash rewards Visa credit card holder, and you will be eligible for a chance to purchase FIFA World Cup 2026 tickets. Learn more at BofA.com/cardFWC26. What would you like the power to do? Bank of America, proud to be the official bank of FIFA World Cup 2026. Bank of America NA in partnership with Visa. Terms apply. Rights reserved.
With Target, gifting has never been easier. This Saturday and Sunday, Target gift cards are 10% off with Target Circle. Treat everyone on your list to something you know they'll love. Gift cards for the trendsetters, the techies, the fashionistas, the foodies, and even yourself. The perfect time to save is now. This deal is a yearly fave, so hurry. Get more gifting for your buck and save 10% on Target gift cards with Target Circle for 2 days only. Only at Target. Restrictions apply.
Your favorite stations, podcasts, and songs you loved most in 2025 are waiting for you now in the iHeartRadio app and in your inbox. You can open the iHeartRadio app today to see your top picks of the year. Your 2025 Rewind starts now.
I'm Coley Duffy.
I'm Cody Ward. And we're the Chainsaw Brothers.
Actually, we're cousins. A few days after Helene, we was in the driveway having a couple beers, waiting on the power to come back on. And we heard so many people calling, needing trees removed, and couldn't afford it.
So I called my dad to borrow a chainsaw, and over the next few months, we cleared trees for our neighbors. Our business was born out of wanting to help Western North Carolina get back on our feet.
We are fully insured and licensed. We keep our promises, meaning if we say we're going to be there, we'll be there. In these parts, we live how we were raised.
When you call the Chainsaw Brothers, you're not a customer, you're family. We're good at what we do, and we do it for a reasonable cost.
For all your chainsaw needs, call the Chainsaw Brothers. 828-316-1013. Or find us on Facebook. See how we treat our family.
Are you still covered up with storm damage and debris?
Call us about our daily rates at 828-316-1013. That's 828-316-1013. We're the Chainsaw Brothers, and with our neighbors, we're Western North Carolina strong.
At Ingles, whether we're celebrating Friday night rivals, televising college basketball games, bringing the Fan Fest to semi-pro soccer, or taking you out to the ball game at your minor league park, it's all in the bag. Ingles, low prices, love the savings.
Do better, be better every day. That's the Parks Promise. Our mission, to improve lives with every interaction. This is JW, General Manager at Parks Ford Hendersonville. Experience the Parks Promise today at parksfordhendersonville.com. That's parksfordhendersonville.com.
The Sportsocracy.
Back in the Sportsocracy with some fake Creed.
Second greatest band of all time, fake Creed.
Here on a kickoff Thursday of Bears Smokehouse Barbecue, 135 Coxe Avenue on the South Slope in downtown Asheville. It's the
Real
best
Creed
meat.
1.
Yep.
Fake Creed 2.
Mm-hmm.
Every other band a distant 4.
It is the home of the best meat in town. Bears Smokehouse Barbecue, bearsbbq.com. As I said earlier in the program, they've started taking orders for your Christmas meal. I know you're still digesting from the Thanksgiving meal. Do you still have Big Bear meal left?
No, that got eradicated early.
Oh, did it? Oh.
No, there was another meal, and we're
still chipping away.
I think I have one night left.
Okay. Fair enough. My wife made potato soup last night and cut up some of the leftover ham, put that in the potato soup. Oh, my goodness. Some bacon bits in there, cheese. Oh, so good. I'll have to bring you some of it. You like potato soup?
I do.
Yeah.
I like potato anything. There's really not other than scallop potatoes. Don't do that. That's weird.
Why is that weird?
Because they're like...
Because there's no scallops in them?
It would be better if they had scallops. I love scallops.
I do too.
I don't know. They're just weird.
Mm-hmm.
They're like soft and gross. No.
Gotcha.
Need crispy. I want
crispy potatoes.
I want crisp on it. Or I want it to be either be a baked potato or be crispy. That's really it. If you're going soft potato, go baked potato.
Okay. All right. That's interesting. No mashed potatoes.
You be a mashed potato.
He's like, wait a minute. Now that I think about it, soft potatoes are pretty good.
Yeah, just not scallop. Those are weird.
Yeah. No, we got another holiday coming up, obviously. Another holiday that you don't want to spend the entire holiday in the kitchen doing the work yourself. So let Bears Smokehouse Barbecue do it for you. BearsBBQ.com. For this kickoff Thursday, we've been discussing the sort of a mid-season report card here.
David L. with the comment of the day, by the way.
What did he say?
Creed gets the hate that Kings of Leon deserve.
You stop that.
Oh, yeah. Don't say anything about his emo bands. He'll cry.
Emo bands.
Tank loves a good emo band.
Kings of Leon's better.
You give Tank a male lead singer wearing a size 5 women's boot cut, and he's all the way in. What? Those are women's pants, Tank.
Oh, I was like, I don't ever look at their boots. I don't know what they're. I don't.
Stephen Tao said my food takes are as bad as my movie takes. I like baked potatoes. I don't like scallop potatoes. I like any other kind of potato you can do. There's something weird about them. They're like slimy and
slimy.
Oh,
that's not how they're supposed to be. That's a cheese sauce. That's not slime. If it was slime, then your cheese was bad.
We had a cheese plate at iHeart yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really glad nobody kept tabs on who ate what. Because if there was a who ate cheese leaderboard, it would look like Tiger Woods that year at Augusta, where I beat y'all by 26 strokes.
Poe Browns fan says Tank is definitely a big Echo Smith fan.
No doubt.
I don't know what that
No
is,
doubt.
but okay.
Bullet for My Valentine is on repeat on his iPod.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No, Stephen Tao, I never owned a pair of Jinko jeans. I didn't happen.
No, he had a pair of Uncos. They were handed down from his uncle, and he frayed the bottom. Got me some Uncos.
Uncos. That was good.
Just laughing at the bowl.
No, you know me. I don't do special fashion. It's hell, I don't even know what a bootcut jean is, apparently.
Is that why you dress like a middle school PE teacher?
I go to the store and I go, boo jeans. Them's ones.
Oh.
Are they $20? I'll take them.
Your fashion sense bothers me.
It's not fashion sense.
Correct.
It's I'm forced to wear clothes by the laws of our society.
Yes, because the alternative makes me want to put my head into a wood chipper.
Exactly. So I do the bare minimum.
I'm still waiting for the day that Tank goes to a 50% off sale and shows up wearing a blouse. And I'm telling you, the day it happens is the day I get fired. Because everything I've resisted saying for like 8 years, they come out that day.
Kevin Mullen, I don't have affliction shirts. That's Jeremy's speed.
I am not ashamed to admit I had a Jets affliction shirt that was sweet. That's really I never bought an affliction shirt, but I did have that.
Yep.
I had a Creed shirt that kind of looked like affliction.
Mm-hmm. If it's 50% off, Tank's wearing it.
No doubt.
Yes. Because I'm a cheapest.
Oh, look, I got 8 new tops down at the what's the pregnancy store? Lane Bryant. Lane Bryant was having a 50% off sale. I got like 8 tops. Tank, those were women's. Yeah, but they were 50% off.
That's right.
It's the first time I've had a woman's top 50% off in my whole life.
I hate you.
Tank's catching strays today just because I'm in such a bad mood.
No doubt.
Oh, and you're here. This is like that movie, The Strangers. Why are you doing this to us? You were home. Sorry.
Alex says, I could definitely see Jeremy having bedazzled Juicy sweatpants. Jousy.
I do have a pair of buckle jeans that might have some sparklies on the old keister pocket. I didn't buy those. But, man, they fit good. They do. They feel like sweatpants, but they look like blue jeans. Big fan.
And they're bedazzled on them.
They're not bedazzled. They just have some. There's a little sparkly on the keister that I deal with because they're very comfortable.
Glitter?
It's not really glitter. I'm
trying to. You've got sweatpants with jewels on the back.
No, there's a blue jean.
And you make fun of my sexual orientation. Okay, all right, that's weird.
Don't pull on that thread. You won't like where it goes.
Back into the football. Week 14. What?
Blood's going to come out of my ears in a minute because I let that go and I really didn't want to.
It's a big week. Big week in the NFL. Big week in college football as well with the conference championship games. yesterday, while Chris Womack was in for a Womack Wednesday, always a pleasure to have Chris in with us. Sports director for News 13. Check him out every weekday night, 6 and 11. We were discussing the conference championship game thing, and I think this year more than ever, it points out that we don't need these.
No,
especially in at least 2 leagues.
No, I'm fully of the belief that we take the conference championship games away, and we just add 4 more teams to the playoff.
Mm-hmm.
9-16, 10-15, 11-14, 12-13. And you play your way in. Play your way in, and because I'll be honest with you, I've gone back through both years of this playoff and the 5 years directly before it. You get that deep, you have absolutely no reason to complain.
Agreed.
Takes away a problem with conference championship games because you no longer have to worry about punishing a team for playing in a game that they earned. And we play it out on the field.
Mm-hmm. If we expand, can we give those 4 spots to the conferences, to the Power 4 conferences, and have them have play-in games as their championship games? Because to me, I kind of like that idea of not having the championship game be 3 and 8 because they're getting in.
Sure.
Right. Let's have a play-in game that's just the SEC play-in game. And then there's an ACC play-in game or a Big Ten play-in game.
I don't need an ACC play-in game.
You don't.
I don't need a second team in this playoff ever from the ACC.
But if we're going to 16, I mean, you might as well.
Nope.
Because even at 16, I'm still going to be banging the desk if we don't need a group of 5 team in the.
Agreed.
I mean, we'll get one.
I never needed a group of 5 team ever.
I mean, we'll probably get one just because they will fall within the top.
Oh yeah,
teams.
Because the NCAA will look around and go, "This will shut them up. Just give them one. It's fine. They won't get in our way that much. We'll make them play Alabama. It'll be
until Duke ends up winning the ACC championship game, and then gives you 2 of them.
I would rather have JMU than Virginia. I wrapped my head around that after we were talking about this yesterday.
Okay.
I would rather have JMU and North Texas as Virginia.
Why?
Because I'm so pissed that you let them play a game with Duke that was a non-conference game. Well, here's the problem. It's hard to be a non-conference game when you play in the same conference.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they only have 1 loss, so that's why they're in. But they don't. They have 2. They have 2. And you shouldn't get an extra a little leg up because you played 1 extra game in the conference because that's stupid.
But they didn't because it doesn't count.
That's dumb. You lost a game in conference. It should count. Or against NC State, I'm sorry.
I don't disagree. I don't disagree.
I think I said Duke.
When North Carolina and Wake Forest did this years ago, because it was the only way that they'd get to play each other within the next 7 years or something, the way the formula worked out. Why doesn't that count? I can't make sense of it.
It's dumb. That's a dumb thing you said out loud.
Mm-hmm.
That would be like a good analogy. That would be like telling your wife that, well, I'm going to go have an affair, but it's not an affair because she's your sister.
Because she's your sister.
That doesn't count.
All right,
Family matters.
You're in the Sportsocracy. This is ESPN Asheville, 92.9 FM, 880 AM, and 1400. We're the Sportsocracy, and we are heard everywhere you go on the iHeart Radio app. Take a quick break. We'll be right back.
ESPN Asheville, your mountain weather forecast.
Clouds thicken up this afternoon, 48. Rain and or mixed precipitation late tonight, early tomorrow. We are under a winter weather advisory above 3,500 feet in Buncombe County. But with elevation west and north, and especially northeast, up to 1 inch of snow and ice accumulating, and maybe a couple of inches further northeast. So it's going to be tricky tomorrow morning. I think we may even see a little bit of mixed precipitation before the change to rain. Tomorrow's high only just above 40. For the Weather Channel, I'm Ray Stajic.
This report is sponsored by Taco Bell. Taco Bell's Luxe Cravings boxes give you decadent options. $5 gets you fan favorites, $7 gets you the fancy stuff, and $9 sends you on a journey of flavor exploration. Get yours at participating stores for a limited time. Prices and participation may vary. Drinks excludes freezes. Tax extra.
'Tis the season when you're in the mood for holiday music. Listen live with the iHeartRadio app and on your radio. 97.7 The Brew, Asheville's Christmas station.
This is the story of the one. As an HVAC technician, he and his digital multimeter are in high demand. So when a noisy office HVAC turns out to be a failing blower motor, he doesn't break a sweat. With Grainger's easy-to-use website and product information, he selects the product he needs to keep everything humming right along. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
ESPN Asheville, broadcasting from the Ingles studio at Radio Ranch. Log on to ESPNAVL.com and make us your #1 preset on the iHeartRadio app. ESPN Asheville, #1 for sports coverage in the mountains.
Hello, I'm in need of normal human cold medicine.
Merry Christmas from Ingles.
This is J.W. Whitley, General Manager at Parks Ford of Hendersonville. Our value of commitment. Committed to you as our customers and the community that we serve. To do better, be better every day. That's the Parks Promise. Experience the Parks Promise today at parksfordhendersonville.com.
Clarissa Sells WNC is the #1 team in Buncombe County. We have the customer service experience to assist you in achieving your real estate goals. Our team offers something that 90% of listings in our market won't have, Zillow Showcase. Check us out at clarissasellswnc.com.
The Ingles Giving Tree benefiting Manna Food Bank is back up at the Asheville Mall for the season. We know nothing can hold back the holiday spirit of giving in Western North Carolina, and we remember the needs of our neighbors this year. Drop off non-perishable items in the donation barrels at Ingles locations, donate online, or at the Ingles Giving Tree at the Asheville Mall. Help Ingles Markets, iHeartRadio Asheville, WLOS, and Asheville Citizen Times ensure Manna Food Bank can fill thousands of empty plates this season. Together, we can make a difference.
All across the Tar Heel state.
Tar Heels on the run. Trimble to the cup, layup, counted in the foul.
This is Carolina basketball.
Long rainbow 3-0 but net from the rookie. Out to Trimble. He'll try another triple. Counted.
The home of the 6-time national champion.
Drives and hammers it home. Hello, you fella.
This is your radio home for the Tar Heels.
Asheville's home for the Tar Heels is ESPN Asheville.
'Twas the day before Christmas, and at the North Pole, the elves were all gleeful, mind, body, and soul. The gifts they were wrapping the cookies were yummy with Ingles ingredients to delight every tummy. The joy in the air was as thick as the snow, and Santa was prepping to make Christmas a go. From making to baking, content as you please, when off in the distance they heard a loud sneeze. Santa was sick, and this just wouldn't do, so the elves hopped a sleigh and to Ingles they flew. OJ and honey and tissues galore, they grabbed every cure as they ran through the store. Christmas was saved, because those elves were amazing. With big thanks to Ingles, low prices, love the savings.
Mountain Graphics and Showtime Sports have teamed up under a new local owner to serve our community with the finest custom apparel and unique branded items at the best price. Mountain Graphics and Showtime Sports can customize whatever you, your team, or your local group may need with high-quality screen printing, embroidery, and laser engraving. Visit mtngraphicsavl.com or showtimesportsavl.com. That's mtngraphicsavl.com or showtimesportsavl.com for your local one-stop custom apparel shop.
From the Ingles studio, WPEK Fairview, WMXF Waynesville, W225CJ Candler, an iHeart radio station, guaranteed human. Live from the Ingles studio.
I can't wait to play with myself every day.
The Sportsocracy.
Damn the devil to hell! Let the big dog see! Let him on the field!
Come get you some of this.
Fire them cannons! By golly, put more powder in those things.
He couldn't take any more disappointment.
Oh my God, the Jets killed him.
And we are back in the Sportsocracy on ESPN Asheville. This is A kickoff Thursday live at Bears Smokehouse Barbecue in downtown Asheville. We are at 135 Coxe Avenue for tonight's Thursday night football game.
Thursday night football.
Bears Smokehouse Barbecue. We got the Dallas Cowboys and the Detroit Lions. Of course, we are not live in the Ingles studio today. We may be live in the Ingles studio tomorrow. However, we're planning to be live from the Ingles Magical Christmas Toy Drive benefiting Eblin Charity St. Nicholas Project tomorrow at Smoky Park Highway, the big old Ingles out there headed toward I-40 on Smoky Park Highway. Toy Drive going on right now all through Saturday afternoon. Stop by anytime between 6 a.m. and 7 p.m. We'll have folks out there taking your cash donations, your new unwrapped toy donations as well, all in an effort to make sure that there are no kids in Western North Carolina left without something to open on Christmas, because every kid deserves to have something at Christmas. And
no doubt.
With so many families struggling, we find it each and every year a privilege to be able to hook up with Eblin Charities and Ingles Supermarkets to try and help solve that little problem around this time of year. Everybody needs to have something to open up for Christmas. So let that generosity pour out, Western North Carolina, and head on down to the Ingles Magical Christmas Toy Drive, again benefiting Eblin Charity St. Nicholas Project, Smoky Park Highway, Ingles, through Saturday afternoon. Now, Jeremy, as we get prepared for a Football Friday tomorrow, you'll have all the bangers for us for the championship week, of course.
And I'm go ahead and tell you,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna pet a couple dogs. I'm gonna pet that dog.
You liking some dogs
I'm gonna
this
pet
week?
that dog. I'm gonna pet that dog.
What's got you riled up about the dogs this week?
I'm just looking at some of those numbers going, and I will tell you, I think I figured out what my impediment of picking underdogs is being on in Asheville. So we do a dog segment in Greenville.
Okay.
I'm 18-5 in 3 weeks.
Jeez.
18-5.
That's pretty good.
It ain't bad.
And those are just the picks that you made on the other show, not this show?
Yep.
Why are you saving your best stuff for there?
No clue.
What
I will tell you this, though. It goes to something that I've said for a long time. If you're going to bet games, waiting till Friday to pick games for Sunday is insane. Because those are lines for the following week.
Mm-hmm.
I've picked all of the same stuff on our show, and it's shocking how many of them I've been wrong by the discrepancy in the line from Monday to Friday.
Interesting. So you're saying you should wait?
You should not wait.
You should not wait?
No, you should not wait.
Okay. Just go ahead and jump on the lines early before the movement happens.
There are two intelligent times to wager sports. The first minute it's available or the absolute last second.
Okay.
Everything else, you are at the behest of the betting public.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't understand the betting public, the next time somebody says, I got a parlay, ask them what it is. I took VMI plus a number against Alabama because I think they're going to lose by 54 instead of 56.
Okay. All right.
Adam Harris sent me, as a mutual friend of Tank and I, sent me a betting slip of his from last week. He bet every backup running back that you could think of to score a touchdown, and he almost hit it.
Really?
I think he got Ollie Gordoned.
Oh, no.
That was the one that didn't.
Mm-hmm.
But he had like Tyler Algier, and all of the backups that scored last week.
What makes one just take that notion to think, you know what, every backup's going to score this?
I fully believe that Adam Harris is the master splinter of sports betting.
He's a witch.
He tells me things sometimes, and I go, I don't even know how you thought of that,
mm-hmm.
let alone you found it to wager on. How did your brain formulate those words in that order? We tried to get him on the show, but he's afraid he's going to say the dirty words.
I've been working on that for longer than you've been on this show.
Uh-huh.
and he will not. He refuses.
He's afraid he's going to say the word he dirty.
Yeah. Which, I mean, I respect. He's such a good friend that he doesn't want to get us in trouble, and I appreciate that.
That's fantastic.
However,
the only thing I would say is, have you ever heard my stand-up act? I do it every day. No, not on the radio. You hadn't. You can do anything once. I wouldn't get through the first minute before the FCC went, no.
Adam is definitely afraid that he's going to falafel around and find out.
Bingo.
And I don't need the I've got the FCC in my good graces right now. So, or vice versa. I'm in their good graces. I don't need them, feeling another way about me. Anyhow,
in the chat, they've decided that you look falafeled up, skinny.
Oh yes, that picture. I don't know. I don't know why you edited that.
I didn't edit it. That was a picture you took.
But like isolating me and cutting out the background. I don't know. It makes it look worse, and I look like Nosferatu.
I'm just glad you settled for your master's and gave that higher degree back.
I don't understand where that.
Somebody will. I promise.
Okay.
Somebody in the chat will get it, and I'll look at you and go, he understood.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Good.
Settled for a master's. Didn't need that full-on doctorate.
Okay. All right.
Gary said, I think it's the ears. He's like a skinny elephant.
Yeah, the ears got way more prominent in that picture.
Because the head got smaller, but those didn't.
It's not great. Not great.
Kind of looked like Fievel before he went west.
Lord. You're just being extra mean to me today.
Nah, it's easy.
It's easy. I'm serious.
I'm serious.
Oh, Lane Kiffin lying to the public. Don't you love you love it?
What did he lie to the public about?
I don't know. Apparently the AD over there at Ole Miss says he's been lying to everybody about how this whole thing went down. The players that took to Twitter to say that's not what you said in the room. Here's my question. Why would you lie about that? Why would Lane Kiffin come out and lie about offering to stay and coach?
Oh, there's no doubt he offered.
Oh, he did, but it was 5 weeks ago, apparently. The AD says that was settled several weeks ago, that he was told explicitly, you will not be allowed to coach if you decide to move on.
Well, I mean, look, he interviewed the first interview at Florida happened 6 weeks ago. So, I mean, to me, everything I see with Ole Miss, and I'm gonna tie this into a few things that have been happening on our socials over the last few days.
Okay.
I look at Ole Miss and Penn State the exact same way. You let your feelings get in the way of your better judgment. If you're Ole Miss, you got to look around and go, we're Ole Miss. We've been a 6, 7, maybe in a good year, 8-win team for the better part of the last 100 years. You're not elite. You knew Lane was taking another job. You knew he was going to take another job when you hired him.
Right.
And to all the people that say, oh, he'll do it to LSU, I don't think he will, because there's not really another step to take.
NFL.
Because Alabama.
The last one.
He wanted the Alabama job. They didn't want him. And I don't think anything's changing there in the next handful of years.
I don't even think it would. Alabama
to me is not a better job than LSU.
I was getting ready to say that's a sidestep. It would make no sense to do that. The only job you would leave LSU for is what?
The NFL.
Not another college job?
No.
I would consider Ohio State.
I will say I'm really glad somebody finally said in print what I said about 6 weeks ago.
What's that?
That Lane had 4 choices, and nobody ever talks about the fourth one.
What was the fourth?
Florida State. Florida State tried. They tried to get Lane Kiffin excited about coming there, and he was out.
Sure. Why the hell would I leave the SEC?
Because you go to the ACC. If you go to Florida State and you recruit the way that he has, you'll dominate that conference for the next 15 years.
Mm-hmm.
I had it on pretty good authority that he liked Florida State better than he liked Florida. He wanted Florida back in the day when they hired Napier, and he didn't like the fact that they took Billy Napier over him. And I can't remember, I think at one point he was supposed to be the OC at Florida right before he got the Alabama job.
Okay.
And somebody at Florida said, the SEC office won't allow us to hire you as the OC, and then Alabama did it. Well, weird. They won't let you do it while
they let Alabama.
Oh, because you're liars.
Right. They did him a favor. I mean, if he'd been the offensive coordinator for Florida, he'd be out of a job right now.
Oh, no, I don't agree with that. He would have landed somewhere else, and it would have been fine. Coaches like Lane Kiffin do not stay unemployed. I just find it funny that all of these Ole Miss people are so butthurt.
Of course they are. Of course they are. Because you think your job's the best one. And you want to live in the fantasy world that, well, I mean, we could be something here. Right? We may not be that now. We may not be in Alabama now, but we could be. You keep holding out that hope.
Yeah, you can't be.
Because the next time I see that happen,
you can't be.
I'll be shocked.
You'll make a good hire once every about 2 decades, and you'll be pseudo relevant, and that guy will move on the first opportunity he gets.
Right. You keep bringing up in the in the state of the NIL. Right, Texas Tech bought him a national championship, or bought him a championship in the Big 12.
Yep.
Okay, yeah. But at any point, are they going to be a power?
Oh, and by the way, I don't care.
I
don't care that Texas Tech bought them up.
No, that's the way the game's played.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a problem.
Do I think Texas Tech will be a power?
Right,
I do.
You think that'll be a sustainable power that they can continue to do this?
I think they have
just a one and done.
I think they have really deep pockets, but they have something that not a lot of other. I think the football people there are really higher level.
Okay,
that defense they put together is, I mean, it's like an NFL defense. It's insane how good that defense is. The thing that scares me, I don't know that they have the offensive personnel, and I don't know if they're ever going to. Although they did just get I think it's a high level, like top 10 receiver or something like that committed to Texas Tech.
Yeah.
I do think they could be a power. I also think you're going to see a lot of these teams that go, well, they did it, so here we go. And then you're going to have 20 teams that are spending that level of money.
It makes it more competitive. People realize that, you can be competitive. But then at the end, when everybody's playing on the same level, and when I say same level, I mean everybody is kind of putting in the same percentage of revenue and things like that. Obviously, nobody, we don't have a level playing field. But once you get to that point where more teams are spending, can you continue to be that team? Can Texas Tech continue to be an 11-win team every year, make the college football playoff, and actually threaten to win a national championship or have people believe that they can win a national championship? I don't know that that's true, and I really doubt that that's going to happen.
Well, the question is, are you going to get any other teams in the Big 12 that are going to spend that way that aren't BYU?
Right.
Because right now you got those two. Those are the two that spend big boy money. Weird. Who's playing in the Big 12 title game?
Absolutely.
Those two.
Absolutely.
And I'm not going to lie, I don't think a lot of the others have it.
But that's kind of what where I'm going with Ole Miss wants to be bigger and thinks that they could have been bigger if Lane stayed.
You're never going to get there.
Maybe, but
because everybody else has to
regress. Right, you're not built that way.
So, and to me, those two aren't apples and those are apples and oranges, and I'll tell you why. Texas Tech's in the Big 12, so you got a lot of Utahs, and TCU's they've got a little bit of oil money, but it's not. They commit a lot to education, not as much to athletics.
BYU's got money.
BYU's got money. Houston has access to money, not to the level people think, because it's really just Tillman Fertitta.
I was going to say that's taken a lot longer than I thought it would.
They can't hire. And like Willie Fritz is fine. I don't think it's the exact opposite of what I said about Texas Tech. I think they have a decent amount of money. I don't think they have the right football people.
Mm-hmm.
I like Willie Fritz a lot.
Right. That was just one of those when they came over into the Power Four, I thought it's not going to take long. It'll take 2 or 3 years, and they'll be content.
Houston, without getting too deep into that, Houston is the living proof of you should be really careful letting your boosters get super involved because they're not football people.
Yeah.
They're just not. So they're going to tell you to do things that don't necessarily make sense, and you do it because, well, they're cutting the checks.
Yeah.
It's at Penn State. Penn State thinks it's an elite job.
Yes.
Kalani Sitake just told you no. Do you know how many coaches have already told Penn State no? Jimmy Sexton has frozen them out. They tried to interview five coaches that are represented by Jimmy Sexton, who also represents James Franklin.
Yeah.
It's no from me, dog. And they all got extensions in their current jobs.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're getting turned down by Kalani Sitake, and he listened. He didn't like what you had to say.
Mm-hmm.
That's about as damning as anything I'll ever say about Penn State. Is that at BYU, he went, nope, I'm good. And people will make, well, he's Mormon and he's super involved in the church. And okay, then why did he listen? If that's the answer, then why did he listen?
Well, I mean,
no, that might be what you say.
I feel like you have to listen. If a big time,
not if that's what you're after. If you're super committed to, I'm at BYU because it's a Latter-day Saints a church school,
mm-hmm.
and all of those things. Okay, that's fine. You're not going to listen to Penn State. But I'll be honest with you, that's worse to me if I'm Penn State. Of our resources, what we're willing to commit to you was not enough to get you over the hill, and you did listen.
Mm-hmm.
BYU is playing in a lesser conference. It's much easier to recruit out there because you don't really have anybody competing with you.
Mm-hmm.
So you can really dominate about 10 states.
Yeah, the regional recruiting. Yeah.
Penn State doesn't have that. But they think that they're the prettiest girl at the bar. Weird. So they fired James Franklin to get a head start on hiring their coach, and they'll probably be the last school to have an opening.
Absolutely.
Think about that. What does that mean? It means a whole excrement load of coaches have told you no.
Mm-hmm.
I counted 16 that they've reached out to and been rebuffed.
Yeah.
And now you're on Brian Daboll and Joe Brady, and I think Joe Brady will rebuff you.
It's because it's impossible to live up to expectations at Penn State. It's impossible to live up to expectations at several schools. LSU falls into that category.
Yeah, but LSU's actually succeeded. LSU's won national titles in my lifetime.
Yeah, absolutely.
Penn State hasn't.
Mm-hmm. USC, that's another one. Feels like it's impossible to live up to the expectation there.
USC is hard because they don't have the resources that everybody thinks they do.
Mm-hmm.
And it's in L.A. So if you're not 11-1, it's really easy for me to go, I'm going to go to the beach. Pretty girls and surfboards is a lot better than watching mediocre quarterback play and a defense that can't stop anybody.
Yeah. Will Workman says that they're in the 20s right now of number of candidates that they brought in.
It's unbelievable. And you know what's funny? None of them have interviewed a second time. Whatever Penn State's telling them, and I have this on good authority. I said this on social media, and I got a lot of Penn State people like, you're stupid, you don't know. No, I do. See, because I'm connected to these people. So it's not real hard for me to send one text message to an agent. And when I start hearing the same thing over and over and over and over again of James Franklin got within one drive of a national title, and you could not wait to run him out of town. Yeah, it started bad the second year. I get that. The year after was horrible. You still ran out a coach in the season in embarrassing fashion that had almost taken you to the national title game the year before.
Mm-hmm.
Every other coach in America saw that and went, I'm good. Because I'll be honest with you, I'm not even sure Brian Daboll will take this job.
It will take somebody like that. It will take a Brian Daboll. I think, Ben Roethlisberger seems to think Mike Tomlin could be a good coach.
I would be shocked if it was Mike. I heard you talking about that.
Yeah, look, it would shock me as well. It would make sense that if he did take some kind of a job like that, maybe that would be it.
I don't think
but I think that's the
fits
only,
him.
But I think that's the only kind of guy that will survive, that will have any opportunity to get in there and not be a 3 years and you're done guy. Because after James Franklin, as you said, the expectation is so high that if I'm Kalani Sitake, ain't no chance in hell I'm taking.
I don't want to be happier than happy. Don't try to be happier than happy.
Right.
I'm very happy at BYU.
Right.
All you have to do is say one thing I don't like. The question, if you're a Penn Stater, what is it that they're saying that's rubbing all of these guys the wrong way? So they go in with their ears perked because of what you did to James Franklin, but it's not enough to keep them from interviewing for it. What are you telling these people that is bothering them so badly? I mean, because that's still you and I drafted the best jobs in college football. Neither one of us took Penn State.
No.
But it would still be in the top 20.
It's a job that is high in prestige, but the longevity the job security is nothing.
Is that a stepping stone job? Because I think it is.
Just like LSU, only to LSU or the major programs.
See, I think there's way more that it would be a stepping stone for than. I'll put it this way. I think Penn State's way closer to Ole Miss than they are to LSU. And LSU churns through coaches. It's not that. It's look what you're competing against. You're going up against Ohio State and Michigan. Now we brought in Oregon, USC, even Washington. Washington is not as good of a program, but it's close.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think Washington and Penn State are right there with each other.
Penn State has proven now that they're not happy in being 4. They will not be satisfied to be the 4th best team in the Big Ten. And the hardest part about that is
you'll never be better.
Exactly. There's no path to being better than not other than just one off year where, Oregon's quarterback gets hurt or something and you finish one game ahead of them in the standings. You're not going to get over that hump because everybody else is so far ahead of the game.
There is nothing sexy about Penn State. Nothing. I heard there was a comparison on our social media of
they make great ice cream.
Penn State
yeah.
is Nebraska. And I started thinking about that.
Okay.
And I kept coming around to Matt Rule turned this down. Matt Rule played at Penn State. And he turned this down for Nebraska. And I don't think he's the only coach that would do that.
Well, unless you're giving me double the money, which is not going to happen.
All right, so I'm going to ask you a handful of schools.
Yep.
The money's equal. Which job would you take? Nebraska or Penn State?
Nebraska.
I struggle with that one, but I'm going to agree with you because I think you're right.
My job security.
To me, they're the exact same job with a slightly crazier fan base at Penn State.
Mm-hmm.
Penn State or Iowa?
That would probably be Penn State.
I would take Iowa.
Why?
Ferentz has been there for 1 billion years.
Sure.
He's been there for 25 years.
Okay.
Not every season's been great.
Yeah.
He never got run off.
All right.
He had to run off his kid at one point because his kid was a moron. But he's got job security forever.
Yeah, okay. All right. Job security wins out on that one as well.
Iowa State or Penn State?
Iowa State.
I think I agree.
Because I don't think I'd have to do Matt Campbell.
Matt Campbell's been the next great coach for 12 years.
Right.
I've never seen an up-and-coming coach that's now 50 years old. He's got to be 50 years old.
He's not that old, is he?
He's been at Iowa State forever. I'll bet you he's 48 years old. I think that's exactly how old. 46?
46.
He got that job young. I did remember that. I thought he was a little bit older than that.
Yeah, he's been the coach there since 2016.
That was the year I had in my head.
He's 107-70.
That's not good.
But it's good for Ohio
And
State.
he is under absolutely no pressure whatsoever.
Absolutely.
Oh, I'm going to ask you two, and I think I know the answer, and I don't think it's close, but I think it should be closer than you think. Penn State or Tennessee?
Oh, my.
For me, it's Tennessee, clearly.
Tennessee. I'd take Tennessee.
So I only asked you that one because we've compared it to the other one I'm going to ask, because I think they're very much in the same boat. Penn State or Auburn?
That's Penn State. I can be okay-ish for longer at Penn State than I can at Auburn.
They're the same job. One of them just plays in the Big Ten. The other one plays in the SEC. One of them I get warmer weather. I would probably take Auburn. But that was what got me thinking about all this, is if I was a coaching candidate and that was the two offers I had, I'm probably going back to where I came from.
Mm-hmm.
I'll probably wait for a year. Just keep winning 9, 10 games wherever I'm at.
Right.
And I'll take another run at it the next year. Because I think both of them are career suicide.
See, I don't think either of them are career suicide. If you go there and it doesn't.
Name me a coach that's been at either one
Mm-hmm.
that came out clean on the other side.
Bill O'Brien.
He came out clean. He's at Boston College.
Yeah, but he went to the NFL first.
Mm-hmm. And if he had done anything more than win 7 games twice at Penn State, he would have had a better job than – I think Boston College is the worst Power 4 job we have. Because with Northwestern, at least I get to live in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
At Boston College, you're in Chestnut Hill, which is, I think, 40 minutes outside of Boston proper.
Mm-hmm.
You have no recruiting base up there.
Mm-hmm.
Think about it like this. We hadn't talked about this yet. Brian Hartline took the South Florida job.
Yes.
That still shocks me a little bit. But the reason it shocks me is because I know for a fact that Penn State called him. And he was out. He looked at South Florida and said, I would rather have that job than Penn State.
Mm-hmm.
Now, he's going to use it as a jumping off point.
Yes.
Penn State's one of those that, well, they're going to want me to be here forever, and I'm not going to be, and then they'll hate me. And so he's going to go to South Florida, recruit at a high level. And 4 years from now, he's probably going to be back in either the Big Ten or the SEC.
Yeah.
Because anybody that can recruit like that, you're going to succeed anywhere you go.
Penn State is, in my head, Penn State is a destination job for somebody who knows they can win a national championship. Just at some point. Because I think that's the next time you will see a long-tenured head coach at Penn State. Because they don't settle.
Well, I mean, you just had a long-tenured coach. Franklin was there 11 years.
Yes, I know.
The problem now is that this is kind of the end of Tom Osborne with Nebraska all over again. You've never developed coaches. I mean, you look at the Penn State tree of guys that have coached there,
mm-hmm.
guys like Manny Diaz.
Mm-hmm.
Have you noticed that nobody's mentioned that name? I thought Manny was the layup because I knew this was going to be a problem. I thought Manny Diaz at Duke was the one that goes, I can't say no. And I don't know for a fact that he has,
mm-hmm.
but it feels like he has. I mean, and they've had a ton of other guys that have been position coaches there, and now they're either coordinators or they're coaches somewhere else. None of them seem interested in this. That tells you a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like the guy that their family doesn't like them. You walk away from that and go, does that mean the family's crazy, or is there something about him? I mean, because that's the people that's supposed to love you whether you're a lunatic or not. When your old assistants look at this job and go, nope, pass. That's really damning.
Mm-hmm. Again, nobody wants to take that risk because there is no real jump-off point from there. Your list of improvement jobs are all in your conference or in the SEC.
And does it sour the well that you went to Penn State?
Well, it's the only way that you're getting the call, though, is if you win a national championship. I don't think LSU is calling you if you're just 9-4 every year.
Well, I mean, I find it funny that Penn State fans, well, you don't understand how bad James Franklin was. Nah, dog. There's somebody here that doesn't understand. It ain't me.
It's you.
It's you. Mm-hmm. You don't understand that by 10 years from now, you will be begging James Franklin to come back. Because he had you relevant in a way that you haven't been in 25 years.
Mm-hmm.
You were not relevant at the end of Paterno. You have not been relevant since, other than when he was here.
It was real tough, though. It would have been real tough to be relevant in the wake of all of that.
Sure.
And I think they did the best they could.
I mean, it's fine.
And then
but
it never got to the point where you were satisfied. Right? We were talking about happiest NFL fan bases. The Penn State fan base was never satisfied.
Well, they never will be satisfied.
You got 9-3. Why weren't you 10-2?
Well, now Penn State's in that vicious cycle of you divorced your spouse, and now you cannot settle down with anybody that's not at least as hot as she was.
Yeah, I feel, and that's why I say
Which means you're going to be that nomad guy that at 70 years old is still wearing gray sweatpants and singing karaoke on Saturday night.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Penn State's destined for.
I see you that's why I said the next time you see them with a long tenured head coach, it's going to be a while because we're going through that phase of, all right, we're going to bring in some, hot shot or somebody. He's not going to be good enough. What hot shots are left at this point? If you've already been through 20 plus coaching candidates, I don't know if we can do that or not, or I don't know if we'll be there.
I don't even know what's there. When I said, because mentally I had already chalked up to it's going to be Daboll or they're going to throw $1 million at Joe Brady.
Yep.
Or Hartline.
Yep.
Hartline and Diaz are the drop dead. Well, then Hartline takes USF, of which, the only way you take USF ahead of Penn State is if you were out on Penn State.
Or he's
because they can't tell you no. He's going to be light years better than anything they got.
Right. Or he's looking at it the same way I'm looking at it, going, I don't want to be there for it.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He's out on it.
Yeah.
He chose, I don't want the Penn State job. And he looked at South Florida and went, that's better for me. Mm-hmm. Do you understand how damning that is to Penn State?
Mm-hmm.
This is a team that was in the national semifinal last year. And you have a coach looking at the fourth most prestigious school, maybe fifth, in their own state, going, I'd rather go there.
Yep.
I can recruit there. I'll be there for a few years, and then away I go.
And I'll get a better job.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, I'm not in the running for a better job. Have a couple of winning seasons at USF. I'm the next guy. I'm the next John Sumrall. I'm the next guy that they're talking about as a shoe-in to get the Alabama job when Kalen DeBoer screws this up.
And now I will say this as a lifelong Florida State fan, and now booster, Brian, I really need you to be good for about a year, maybe 2, and we're coming. We will back up the Brinks truck. If you can get USF to 1 playoff. We tried to get Lane Kiffin. Everybody said, well, Florida State couldn't come up with money. Nope. We had 1 coach that we targeted. That was a search of 1, and we tried to do it in the most clandestine way humanly possible. In spite of the fact, I said this no less than 5 times. Because I thought it, I assumed it, but nobody ever confirmed it for me. I finally had it confirmed. That's where I see him going, is ultimately he winds up in one of those recruiting hotbeds because that's what he does so well. He's going to hire a really good staff, and they're going to do more with less.
Yep. You are in the Sportsocracy. It's ESPN Asheville. We almost came close to the record.
I was about to say we almost did it 2 days in a row.
We'll take a extended break here, and we'll be back to close out the hour here at Bears Smokehouse Barbecue, 135 Coxe Avenue on the South Slope in downtown Asheville. Your home for the balls. We'll be right back.
At Dynamic Detailing Full Service Car Wash, they pay close attention to details so you don't have to. Give your car the VIP treatment by local professionals. Voted best car wash in Asheville. Connected to the Jiffy Lube on Hendersonville Road near Shiloh and Gaines Coffee. A true, locally owned family business. Just good Christian folks doing good work. 231-5272. Dynamic-detailing.com. Or just come on by 720 Hendersonville Road. Dynamic Detailing Full Service Car Wash. We take pride in your ride.
Keep the holiday soundtrack on everywhere.
The snowman.
Open the free iHeartRadio app and start listening to your local holiday station on the go. Tap the holiday banner or just search holiday. And you'll see customized stations like iHeart Christmas Classics, iHeart Country Christmas, and tons of playlists to set the mood. You've got enough to do. Let us handle the music. Open the free iHeartRadio app now and start listening.
The Ingles Giving Tree benefiting Manna Food Bank is back up at the Asheville Mall for the season. We know nothing can hold back the holiday spirit of giving in Western North Carolina, and we remember the needs of our neighbors this year. Drop off non-perishable items in the donation barrels at Ingles locations, donate online, or at the Ingles Giving Tree at the Asheville Mall. Help Ingles Markets, iHeartRadio Asheville, WLOS, and Asheville Citizen Times ensure Manna Food Bank can fill thousands of empty plates this season. Together, we can make a difference.
This is ESPN Asheville, Asheville's #1 sports station.
Coming up the middle on a blitz, he throws to the end zone, touchdown!
Beer City's Tar Heel station.
Off the back, Wilson comes soaring in to dunk it home.
Home of the Sportsocracy.
He said, Kyle Shanahan asked, why isn't tic-tac-toe named Hugs and Kisses? That's all Tech's going to call it.
Live from the Ingles studio, weekdays at noon. ESPN Asheville.
This football season, Bears Smokehouse Barbecue is where the fans feast. Catch every game Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday on big screens with booming sound, cold drinks, and the best barbecue in town. Bring your crew and tackle the game day grub package. A dozen wings, a pound of pork or chicken, a full rack of ribs, 3 pints of sides, and slider rolls, feeding 4 hungry fans. Whether you're cheering for touchdowns or just here for the ribs, Bears is the ultimate game day destination. Bears Barbecue in downtown Asheville. Your home for football where the fans feast.
This is J.W. Whitley, General Manager at Parks Ford of Hendersonville. Our value of commitment. Committed to you as our customers and the community that we serve. To do better, be better every day. That's the Parks Promise. Experience the Parks Promise today at parksfordhendersonville.com.
Sure, you know Appalachian Motor Coach is the official shuttle sponsor of the Living the Dream Tailgate Tour. But did you know that they can get you anywhere in style? Weddings, bachelor or bachelorette parties, corporate gatherings, family reunions. Appalachian Motor Coach makes the ride part of the fun. Luxury seating, climate control, and none of the stress of parking or driving. Appalachian Motor Coach gets you there relaxed, on time, and ready for the party. For more information, visit them at AppalachianMotorCoach.com. Appalachian Motor Coach, the best memories start on the ride.
Clarissa sells WNC as the #1 team in Buncombe County. We have the customer service experience to assist you in achieving your real estate goals. Our team offers something that 90% of listings in our market won't have, Zillow Showcase. Check us out at ClarissaSellsWNC.com.
ESPN Asheville, your mountain weather forecast.
Clouds thicken up this afternoon, 48. Rain and or mixed precipitation late tonight, early tomorrow. We are under a winter weather advisory above 3,500 feet in Buncombe County. But with elevation, west and north, and especially northeast, up to an inch of snow and ice accumulating, and maybe a couple of inches further northeast. So it's going to be tricky tomorrow morning. I think we may even see a little bit of mixed precipitation before the change to rain. Tomorrow's high only just above 40. For the Weather Channel, I'm Ray Stajic.
This report is sponsored by Allstate. Wish you could save on home insurance? With Allstate, you could easily save and get quality protection. Yep, it's a win-win. So what are you waiting for? Check Allstate first for a quote today. You're in good hands with Allstate.
As a mom, comforting my family is what I do best. Vicks Vapor Stick provides soothing, non-medicated Vicks vapors in an easy-to-apply stick, and it dries fast, so there's no mess. I use it to comfort myself and my family.
Thanks, Mom.
Vicks Vapo Stick, soothing comfort for the whole family. And try Vicks Vapo Shower Max for steamy Vicks Vapors when you need more comfort for yourself. Use as directed.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm, and Chuck McDowell definitely not an attorney. This is Chuck. If someone talked you into buying something really silly and you want to get out of that silly little thing, my advice, get the facts. Call me and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit absolutely free. Inside, you'll learn how timeshare works and all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your free exit info kit. 800-656-1155. That's 800-656-1155.
Your favorite stations, podcasts, and songs you love most in 2025 are waiting for you now in the iHeartRadio app and in your inbox. You can open the iHeartRadio app today to see your top picks of the year. Your 2025 Rewind starts now.
Was the day before Christmas, and at the North Pole, the elves were all gleeful, mind, body, and soul. The gifts they were wrapping the cookies were yummy with Ingles ingredients to delight every tummy. The joy in the air was as thick as the snow, and Santa was prepping to make Christmas a go. From making to baking, contented to please, when off in the distance they heard a loud sneeze. Santa was sick, and this just wouldn't do, so the elves hopped a sleigh and to Ingles they flew. OJ and honey and tissues galore, they grabbed every cure as they ran through the store. Christmas was saved, because those elves were amazing. With big thanks to Ingles, low prices, love the savings.
Selling your home? Don't settle for average. Our real estate team at Clarissa Sells WNC and eXp Realty offers Zillow Showcase, an exclusive AI-powered listing experience available to just the top 10% of all listings in our area. With immersive media, cutting-edge design, and elevated marketing, Showcase listings, they go pending quicker and sell for up to $9,000 more than standard listings. Ready to stand out in a crowded market? Give our team a call today, 828-774-6343, because your home deserves the spotlight.
This football season, Bear Smokehouse Barbecue is where the fans feast. Catch every game Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday on big screens with booming sound, cold drinks, and the best barbecue in town. Bring your crew and tackle the game day grub package. A dozen wings, a pound of pork or chicken, a full rack of ribs, 3 pints of sides, and slider rolls, feeding 4 hungry fans. Whether you're cheering for touchdowns or just here for the ribs, Bears is the ultimate game day destination. Bears Barbecue in downtown Asheville, your home for football, where the fans feast.
The Sportsocracy.
It is ESPN Asheville, 92.9 FM, 880 AM, 1400. We are the Sportsocracy, coming to you live on a kickoff Thursday from Bears Smokehouse Barbecue in downtown Asheville. Had the Thursday brisket. Things are going right in the world. I got a massage coming up in a few hours.
Ugh, it's the most overrated thing in the world.
No, it's not. You've never had
I'm going to let a stranger rub me in all the places except the one place that I want to.
What are you going to make everything gross?
Me?
Yes.
Me?
Yes, you. It's not about that.
Fair. It's fair.
It's not about that. It's about my muscles hurt, damn it. Need some relief.
Yeah, I've never been just walking down the street going, you know what I really want? A stranger to rub all of me.
You should.
To pass.
You should. It's nice. It's very nice. I highly recommend it. Big fan of the relaxation. Anyway, it's going to be a hell of a night down here at Bears Smokehouse Barbecue. Hopefully I'll be in a lot less pain after the massage, and we'll be hanging out down here at the back alley bar at Bears Smokehouse Barbecue, the place that you should make your destination for all of your sports watching. They've got everything looking festive around here, and it's always festive when you got the best meat in town. It's in your suck hole.
It's beginning to look a lot like draft mud everywhere I go.
You got draftmas trees all over the place, Jeremy. It's your time of year.
Yeah, I've with no Amy in the house, I've seriously considered just doing the show from the living room with the draftmas tree aglow in the background.
Soaring Eagle says, did you see the story that Crumble Cookies basically blocked Penn State from hiring a new coach, and then James Franklin celebrated with a box of Crumble Cookies? I did not see that. Is the CEO of Crumble Cookies like a big booster for Penn State or something?
No, he's a big booster for BYU.
Oh, and he
anteed up for Sataki.
Yeah.
And then and James Franklin in super troll fashion got a box of Crumble Cookies and put it on social media.
That's awesome.
I love that. I love when people are Richard Petty.
I didn't know Mormons could make things as good as Crumble Cookies. Here we are. Good for you.
At Sports Tank ESPN.
Yeah, if you're absolutely hit me up, I'll endorse
Crumble Cookie.
Yeah, no doubt.
I like Crumble. It's a good cookie.
It is a good cookie.
They have a chocolate chip like double. Oh,
although Patrick Holt says Insomnia cookies are way better, and I don't know what that is, but I think I need to.
I have insomnia. And I like cookies. I'm in.
Yeah. Okay. Right.
Insomnia is better than Crumble. I don't know how anything could be better than Crumble. I mean, I say how you could be as good. Like Crumble is practically the perfect cookie. They're crispy, or they're.
I mean,
they got the snap where you want them to. They're nice and doughy, which I love.
I was gonna say they're very large, like thickness wise, and that's. I mean, it has its positives.
No doubt. You know what? You know what? The first thing I look for in a cookie is girth.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the thing I said.
Yeah, that's the thing you said. Patrick Holt says head coach LeVar Arrington. Hey, there you go. Penn State could bring in LeVar Arrington to be the head coach.
Yeah, he was just screaming why Penn State should hire Antonio Pierce.
Who was?
LeVar Arrington.
Oh, was he?
I listen to their show all the time.
Oh, good.
I love that show with Brady Quinn, him, and
Jonas Knox.
Jonas Knox.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, I can't discern Jonas Knox and Ben Maller. Because Jonas looks like Ben Maller should, and Ben Maller looks like Jonas Knox should. You see them and go, oh.
I could see that.
Oh, you don't look like that noise should come out of your face.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, it's the problem you have. People hear your voice and they get an idea of what you look like, and then they see you and go, nope, not what I was expecting.
Nope.
And then they see me and go, yep, exactly what I was expecting.
Yep. With Thursday night football tonight, Dallas Cowboys, Detroit Lions. Jeremy, what's going to happen? That's the more important thing. What do you expect tonight? Is this going to be the Detroit Lions getting back on the right path here, as they find themselves currently outside of the playoff window in the NFC, or is this the hot streak continues for the Dallas Cowboys?
I think this game is going to be really good. This might be the best Thursday night game we have all year. I think the number's too high. I'm taking Dallas plus 3.5. I'll go over 54.5.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really intrigued to see what we get from Detroit. Thanksgiving did not go well. It went great for Dallas. Momentum is 100% in Dallas's favor. The question is, can Dallas make Detroit one-dimensional the way they did Kansas City? If I can take away Jahmyr Gibbs, or even if it's not take him away, just slow him down, and I can put this directly in the lap of Jared Goff, I think Dallas wins. It's a very tall order, because stopping or even slowing down Jahmyr Gibbs is a lofty request.
I feel like you have to stop him. You cannot allow him to have over 100 yards in this game.
I don't care how many yards he has. I care how many times he's in the painted area.
Well, I mean, if he has the yards, chances are he's probably not going to be shut out of the end zone. And I I don't know if the improvement in the defense is that great.
See, I think it is. Mainly because of how bad I thought it was to start with.
No, but I mean, I don't know if they're that great to stop him.
So I'm going to disagree with what you said about the number of yards. I couldn't care less how many yards he runs for. What I care about is yards per carry. Can he keep Detroit in front of the chains? If he does, they become exponentially harder to stop. When they're behind the chains, they're not really all that difficult to stop.
Mm-hmm.
Green Bay showed that.
Yep.
Are you with me on the pick?
I'm with you. Dallas plus the 3.5. And over.
I think the over part of this is easy.
Yeah.
It almost feels too easy, which makes me want to not do it.
Well, you have defenses that do have some bugaboos, and the problem with their bugaboos is that they play into strengths on the other side. Amon-Ra St. Brown's going to be a big factor in this game. I mean, the fact that he's not there, it's going to be a problem.
Yeah, that's. I would have thought more about this if there was an Amon-Ra. I just think it changes the offense so much.
It does. It does. It's going to be a good one. You join us here at Bears Smokehouse Barbecue in downtown Asheville on the South Slope, 135 Coxe Avenue, the back alley bar. It needs to be your place for Thursday night football, every night of football, in fact, but especially on Thursdays because we are here. We'll be back with you tomorrow for
Football Friday
on ESPN Asheville, 92.9 FM, 880 AM, and 1400.
ESPN Asheville, your mountain weather forecast.
Clouds thicken up this afternoon, 48. Rain and or mixed precipitation late tonight, early tomorrow. We are under a winter weather advisory above 3,500 feet in Buncombe County. But with elevation, west and north, and especially northeast, up to an inch of snow and ice accumulating, and maybe a couple of inches further northeast. So it's going to be tricky tomorrow morning. I think we may even see a little bit of mixed precipitation before the change to rain. Tomorrow's high only just above 40. For the Weather Channel, I'm Ray Staging.
This report is sponsored by Allstate. Wish you could save on home insurance? With Allstate, you could easily save and get quality protection. Yep, it's a win-win. So what are you waiting